Melanin Voices is a podcast geared towards building a community of those on a journey of self-discovery. We create space for guests and listeners to share their stories about their exploration of life, appreciation of the good, and how they overcame certain bullshit to get to where they are.
Every week, we take a dive into topics that affect each of our lives at one point or another. Hopefully, by hearing our voices, we will give you the courage to live authentically.
I'm Mariah, also known as Mariah Amazing.
And Yuna, hey! Now you are tuned into Melanin Voices.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Hi, welcome to the Unicorns Are Real podcast. And today is a collab episode, so we're not alone. We got a unicorn guest, a.k.a. another podcast. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Podcast.
Melanin Voices podcast.
Hello, I'm Yuna.
And I'm Mariah.
What's
also Mariah
poppin'?
Amazing. And we're Melanin Voices. We are a safe space for Black people to share their stories and their journeys. And listen to us. Stream us, rate us, like us, love us.
Like, subscribe, you know.
All those good things.
All
But
that.
people that are going to listen to our podcast need to know who Unicorns Are Real podcast are. So y'all got to introduce yourself
Ooh,
too.
yes.
Okay, so of course we are the unicorn. Well, I mean, not of course. We are the unicorns.
Yeah, no, say it with your chest. Of course, nigga, you
course.
should know.
Nigga,
If you
say it
knew,
with
you
your
should
chest.
know.
Of course, we are the Unicorns Are Real podcast. We're a platform for all artists, no matter what medium. So it's a
Black
safe space.
artist.
Yes.
Aaron is choking.
Try to put it out there. Put it on the table. You know what it is.
We had some run-ins
Yes.
in the past.
We have. And fuck them.
Sound like
Speaking
Yuna.
of put it on the table, let me give you guys your gift already. Is this a good time or should we wait?
Aaron, introduce
yeah.
yourself. Oops, my bad.
It's E-Rod. It's E-Rod,
What
fam.
is-
What? Oh, because
Oh.
you're rapping today? Is
No.
No.
That's her new name.
We're
Look, I
embodying
can't. I can't keep up.
I can't. No.
No, it's fine. I just decided it when we did Kendrick Fest last weekend.
I need to know.
Okay.
What is Kendrick
Okay.
Why-
Going as E-Rod.
E-Rod.
Open his gift. I want to see.
Oh,
But we
I
have a
miss,
gift.
I miss Dobbins up in here too.
Oh, yeah. Dang, we didn't even let y'all That's wild.
That's crazy. Okay,
crazy.
introduce yourself. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
My name is
And?
E-Rod.
Yeah.
Right, E-Rod. Sorry. My bad for getting it wrong.
It's fine. Government, yes, Aaron.
You got Miss Dobbins out here in the cut.
A.K.A. Asia.
Ooh.
Wait, I was looking at your badge and I seen it said Miss Dobbins and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Wait,
Yeah.
what is this for?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So
We got a gift.
yeah, we got to give. Let's open it.
Open it
Okay.
up.
Open sesame.
I'm letting you take the lead,
Oh, you-
homie.
Uh-oh.
It got tape on the side, so you probably
be
got to.
careful.
I know you can't see because of lighting in here.
Oh, you tearing the box. Maybe I shouldn't have let you take the lead.
The box is an important part
Okay.
of
Are
it.
you sure?
But I didn't know if we wanted to slide it back in the
Oh,
box.
she's so happy.
What is it?
Aw.
Ooh.
What is
She
it?
said, ooh.
Look at these little traveling wine glasses.
Right. So
For
niggas
unicorn-
don't spill.
And it comes with straws, guys.
Oh, are they reusable straws too?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yes,
yes.
they are.
Save the
Lit,
environment.
lit.
Ooh,
It's
Oi.
and
lit,
it's got a brush too to clean it, so it's not unsanitary. That's what I'm
Hell
talking
yeah.
about.
This is amazing. Thank you guys.
You're
I'm
welcome.
so
I'm
happy.
happy you like
Aw.
them.
Thank you.
This is so cute.
I love it when people come bearing gifts.
I know, same.
Man, we got to do better.
Same.
Yeah.
We got to start throwing
You
gifts at
guys know. You guys gave us mimosas.
Yeah.
Like my favorite drink.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
we I guess we do give
I-
gifts every time.
I mean, technically, we give a gift alcohol
Yep,
and
alcohol.
tea during the winter.
And that's a gift.
That's. Hey, thank you.
And then
greatest gift.
we hand out, like, when people come, they give us their merchandise and we hand it out to people, like wristbands and whatnot. It was
Yeah.
so cool. Remember we interviewed Curtis last week and he was like, "Oh my gosh,
You guys are wearing a wristband.
yeah."
Aw.
That is so cute.
And then,
Yeah.
oh, dang, we ain't never go back to him to get the new wristbands.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Oh well, what can you do?
Oh, this is so cute.
So my stepdad always says, "Oh well, what can you do?"
yeah, no, seriously.
Now
Oh
we can
my
be
gosh.
little alcoholics on the go.
I'm mad she
Perfect.
touched my straw.
I did.
Well, you could
Well,
clean
you're not
it.
about to use it
I
now.
know that.
So
but I
why
She's
you
about
tripping?
to, she's about
so
to pour her
cute.
mimosa in there.
No,
Like,
she
no, I
wasn't.
wasn't. I really wasn't.
She wasn't like, nah, sis.
So she tripping
good,
for no
love,
reason.
enjoy.
Y'all see what I go through, right?
I just like
mean,
irritating her.
Tripping for no
It's
reason.
perfect.
Thank you
That's when you
guys.
insert
Of course.
old girl
Welcome.
song tripping. I don't know what it's called. How to-
My bad for tripping on you.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't think that was it, but you know what?
I don't know.
We're gonna let it ride.
That's what she was talking about.
That's what I
right?
was trying to talk
Oh, that's
about.
okay.
that is the
I
song.
don't know. I don't know like anything about her music.
Tripping
Oh,
on
fair,
you.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
You know, but Detroit folks, they love that other song that she put
Boot
on. They
Up.
just- Yep.
Everybody loves
they
that
love
song.
hustling to that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Y'all hustle to
Everything.
Y'all don't hustle to that song out there?
every time
Everything that has,
Detroit
like-
just do the percolator to everything. Like, it could be any song. Like
Drop down for the-
Percolator.
Anita Baker's
Down for the
Sweet Love. They about to percolate. Like, what are we doing here
my
today? What is going on
I love
today?
it. I love
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just-
perfect. I mean,
We
you know.
started hustling on the cruise trip. The cruise.
I bet the
And
white folks
everybody
like, oh
was
my
like,
God,
what
what
is going on? They all know the same steps.
They were probably fed up. is
How
what
does
it was.
everybody know the same
What
thing?
kind of line dancing is this?
They all
Why
just
are we
did it
not
in
hip?
sync.
I'm fed up.
Then again, they
at
played
this
a
point.
line dance song that I wasn't hip to. The white people started dancing to some line dance. I was like,
But the thing
Oh,
with white folks is,
what is this? They doing clappings and dips?
the thing about white folks is they don't have just line dances, I guess, that you can do to just multiple songs. Because black folks, they'll hustle to anything.
To anything.
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 Go to any type of
Okay.
club, you're going to see a bunch of niggas.
Good thing it's like
Hustling.
a billion hustles. So
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
There's a lot. A
you
lot.
do the simple,
Yep.
basic ballroom.
Yep.
Right.
You
Two-step.
can switch it to the biker shuffle without being on the biker shuffle.
Biker shuffle.
You don't need to learn it.
That biker.
My favorite is seeing people.
Whoa.
I love seeing people do the turbo because I can't do the turbo.
all
after
these
some-
dances.
left, right, left.
You know, none of us say you know
kick.
something.
Two to the left, two to the right. Yeah.
Wow.
So now y'all gotta teach Juna.
Oh, I can't hustle well.
Oh.
I got you.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I can't. Step aside.
Nope, I can't.
I'm the auntie at the.
I can judge.
Come on, baby.
I can judge and be like, who's doing what, and you know, like I
Absolutely.
I
I can definitely observe well.
see, yeah, I'm not the
done.
only one on here that can't dance. You know, I've listened to some other podcasts on here. You know,
we know we got dancers.
yeah, but let's put
In
it
the
out there.
building.
Put it out
Well,
Isn't that right?
I can't dance.
I have a signature dance. I just
I like to dance in the
little
chair.
one.
Like I could do some chair dance.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
you know.
can fuck it up
Twerk
in the chair.
Yes.
Fuck it
I
up,
can't
yeah.
like get out the chair and fuck
there.
it up.
It was funny the last time Aaron and I went out. She was like, give Asia some tequila, and she, you know,
She let loose.
Let loose a
Her
little
arms
bit.
start.
Whoa! It got.
What? Seagull coming in.
yeah, she's like, you gotta do a
Love it.
big step in.
She do a step and then it goes like a whole body movement into it.
Wow. She
I'm
puts
shook.
She really puts her back into it.
It's like a
she's
real.
just-
Y'all might see it tonight.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
I'm ready.
We
Better
hitting
get
the
a
liquor
couple
store
more
for
ready.
tequila. We
Oh
got this.
Lord, she finna be messed up.
Ooh, yeah.
And she like tequila gold.
I love
Anybody-
some tequila. Tequila's
yeah.
my favorite.
You like
Really?
tequila too?
I love
Y'all are
tequila.
insane.
Yeah. You know, Miss Dobbins turned into not Miss Dobbins anymore. Not for the kids.
Not for the kiddies.
What's your name, Miss Diamond? Outside. When
Sheree.
you on tequila?
Sheree.
It's- Okay.
Oh,
That's
wow.
my middle name.
Oh,
Oh, got you.
Hooray.
It's also
So
my
just drop
my-
the first name.
yeah.
that's her poet's name.
That's my poet name too.
Amen.
Yes.
Cute.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, but of course, you know, you guys have a segment, right? Girl
yeah,
Talk.
Girl Talk. So Girl Talk, we just talk about the weekend, how it's been going, all that fun stuff, and how we feeling. Weekend has been great for me. I mean, I'm in Detroit with my family, so I can't complain. And I'm just out of Colorado. You know what's funny? Because I feel like, I hope I'm not wrong, but some people do not take advantage of this beautiful humidity that y'all have. Because in Colorado, it is dry.
I like dry
Like-
heat, though.
Me too.
I appreciate dry because I don't like feeling sticky.
Okay, so what happens is
like
your
being
hair gets fucked up. I went to my
Oh,
hairdresser out here, and
okay,
she was
true.
like, "Wow, you're." So basically, after she dragged me, and for a term, she just said, "Your hair is dry, is fried, dyed,
and
laid
brittle.
to the side, and not in a good way. It's fucked up." And then I was like, "Well, sis, I live in dry heat." Like, she was like, "Well, yeah, I hate to cut all your hair off, but like that's what's gonna have to happen." So I got like a unexpected big chop, which was fine because I wanted a chop, but like just not the way. That's not how I planned it to go.
Uh,
So, but it's okay because healthy hair is better than long, unhealthy hair. I always say so. Stop holding
True.
on to those scraggly strands and cut it off. But all I have to say is like I'm very happy I'm here in Detroit where people can do hair
Yeah.
very well and
Yeah. I was.
Anyway, moving right along. Grow up. Mariah's a child, y'all. I just want to put that out there.
Oh, I wish I were
The
here.
child that drinks mimosas. Heathen.
A heathen child. Those are
She's
real.
one of the children on Euphoria.
Yes. I'll take it.
So can we all just like
Take a second.
take a second to say that Euphoria, I feel like that craziness that happens on that show, that stuff has to only happen in white schools. Cause that
It didn't happen in my school, but
it didn't happen.
sorry. Yeah.
I don't see black folks snoring pills.
I don't think we could afford it. One.
Well, when I was in
couldn't.
school,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
we have access to that.
Yeah, I think when I was in school, I think it was more smoking weed
Yeah.
and drinking probably more than any hard drugs. Unless it was like the people who lived in the white neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they would have all the other stuff, the extracurriculars, the ecstasy and the...
I would hear some
The
people is having like
opioids,
the
full
pill
on opioid.
the pill parties, and whatnot. But that wasn't.
Dog. I got
Wasn't
shook
ha-
when my little sister said she was at a party one time because they grew up in Rochester, which
just
is
white folks.
white
Okay.
folks predominantly. And she said she was at a party, and I was like, "All right, can you send me your location?"
Like, right now?
I was like, "Does Dad know you out?" Like, does
needs to
Marcus
have a lid on her cup.
Because my little brother is her older brother. But I was like, "Does Marcus know you out? What is this? I'm in Southfield, so now I gotta drive 45
I have
to
to.
get
Like,
to
I
you."
have to do that job. I have
and,
to.
and then I was around all my guy friends, and I was like, "Y'all ready to roll to Rochester? We might get arrested because we a bunch of niggas."
Right.
And
There's
it
that.
definitely could happen.
they almost arrested us on my Sweet 16 too, out in Rochester.
For what though?
Oh, because we were walking around the neighborhood and we were black.
You look suspicious, of course.
And it was late.
Gotcha.
It was late.
Just because... Okay.
But we were black, and they had like a SWAT van looking the street. We had made it back to the house, my dad's house by then. But they had like a SWAT van ready to scoop us, rolling around the
Wow.
neighborhood.
That's crazy.
that
Pack
is
of niggas.
crazy.
They
Right.
probably described us as a
They
pack
probably
of niggas.
did.
Right. There's a pack of niggas in
can
my
easily-
neighborhood.
No,
easily
niggers.
spot them.
Niggers.
There's a wolf
Gotta-
pack out
gotta
here.
use
They
that
look very violent. Oh my gosh, Susie, are you seeing
And they pull
this?
up and they're just like walking like,
Not
hey,
Susie.
wow.
Not Susie.
Susie,
But
Bethany,
But Susie was the black girl in Rugrats,
Yes.
right?
the
So, I
only
mean,
one, the
That
only
was my,
one.
That was my bitch.
But she was like black though.
Yeah, she was black.
she was
but
black as hell.
what other Susie? What other Susie do you know?
That
Her parents would
Susie
not let her be
Carmichael?
around them. Like, no,
Did
you're
she-
not
they
spending the
did-
night. You're not doing anything. You can be friends with them, but don't you ever forget.
From a distance.
Right.
Love
Don't
them
you
from a
forget.
distance.
Don't you forget. That's why she's only in a couple episodes because she never got to spend the night at their house. She never did. They
Like,
never
nope.
allowed it.
She was the smartest one on there.
Hey,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They stayed true to it because black parents be like, no.
she got
no.
brothers? Nah, you can't stay.
no.
You can't stay. Nah.
Beyond that, I don't let my kids stay at everybody's house.
Right.
Know
Right.
what they do at their house.
My
Don't know
mom
what they do.
always let me have people come over the house. 'Cause I was
Yeah,
I was
that's
the
true.
only child.
Me too.
So
Aw.
yeah, so I didn't have nobody to play with. Well, I mean, she played with me all the time, but there's nothing like some little peer-to-peer action going.
Right.
So I rarely got to go over other people's houses, but they can come over.
You and your mom played together?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Or she also said that I would tell her how to play. Like I would be like the narrator of the thing. Okay, so now you got to
Be
do
like,
this.
you're not doing that right.
X, you
Right.
gotta do X, Y, and Z. She said that I enjoyed watching other people play and telling them what to do more than playing myself.
Oh, like the director
so
of the...
Yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah.
Almost like these little kids that just be watching YouTubes of
No,
other
no, 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 no,
people.
no, 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 no. It's not that.
Uh,
It's not that.
Kinda, low key.
It's not. It's not because
You
I would
said-
tell them what to do.
Okay, you can tell the screen what to do. Doesn't mean the screen is
No,
going.
no, because she did what I told her to do. I said one time she thought I was a little gruesome because I told her, okay, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna come back from vacation, right? They went camping. I had a little camper for my toys.
Okay.
And went camping. They're gonna come back. It's gonna be a mass murder out there.
What the hell?
They're gonna try and break in and kill everybody. That probably came.
Pause.
I was watching Law. I was watching Law and
Baby
Order.
girl.
Time out.
I was watching Law and Order at the age of 8. Okay, so
Indeed, I was too, but I don't think that is where my mind went.
I didn't even. I watched Forensic Files when I was young.
Right, that's
but
what I'm saying.
I
Me
still
too,
didn't plot
indeed.
out murder mysteries.
Right, I was watching 2020. Like I
watched them all, but it just came.
It
natural.
affected you differently.
And she was like, I got the storyline.
Right.
Perhaps now that I think
She was
about
like,
it,
these weak storylines on TV. I got one for that.
I got one for that.
Weak ass storyline.
That's crazy.
yeah. I mean, if you think about it, when I think back about it,
Asia
I
said
feel like I could have been a little crazy,
Okay,
Asia
could've
said
been
block
that's
out.
good.
A little?
I'm glad that you're
Everybody
fessing up to
did.
that.
just a little bit.
Yeah,
'Cause,
absolutely.
I had turtles,
little?
and I used to
Stop it.
when I would feed them. I had fed them goldfish, but. Me being a little crazy kid that I was, I ripped the fins off the goldfish and put them in the water to fend for themselves.
Wait, like real, like actual goldfish, or like the little
Yeah.
crackers?
No.
Should we?
Oh hell,
Should we be?
Are you burning
discussing
cats too, or what?
No, I wasn't doing that. I had.
Oh my god, she ripped the fans off the.
No, they were gonna get eaten anyway. I just wanted to see how long they could survive.
I mean, you gave them not a fighting chance. You didn't even
I'm
give them
in
a
shock
fighting chance.
At this point.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is insane.
Maybe-
But I mean, we're not judging you. I mean,
I am.
How's your weekend
you were
going
just.
so far?
I mean, you're
Una?
being a scientist at this
Yeah.
point, because scientists do.
Yeah.
some
fucked
fucked
up
up shit. They do fucked up shit.
The white scientists.
They do fucked up shit all the
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some black ones that did some messed up
maybe
stuff
you're a
too.
scientist in your former life.
Yeah.
You could have been.
This mimosa's good.
Yeah, it's really great. Thank you for making.
My weekend's going pretty great, actually. It's really hot out here, which hate and love. Seeing a lot more black people than I probably would see in Denver, so that's awesome. But I do see a little sprinkle of gentrification here and there.
Ooh,
So,
sprinkly downtown.
Yeah, we're
What do you
downtown,
mean
so you
sprinkle?
know it's
It's
all in
full
the mix.
on.
well,
It's
in
salty.
Denver, it's like
Right.
white people everywhere. This is just like, oh, there's a misplaced white person there. Like we were
Misplaced.
in one neighborhood, and it was like you can tell that it was like a rougher neighborhood.
It was
or
Niggerville?
it was the hood, and there was like white people on scooters, like
Yeah.
the little electronic scooters, and I'm like, wow, that something doesn't look right about this. So
And nothing was right about that.
Like, on
White
7
is
Mile.
not right.
you know, it ain't my favorite color, but you know, that's just me. That's just me. So my weekend's going amazing. How about you, ladies? Get off me.
All
first.
of us.
Scientist, former scientist.
My week was tragic, actually.
What?
I can't find my purse.
Oh
Yeah, I
She out
can't.
here riding dirty. She
Yeah,
ain't got a license.
what?
Oh,
Because
shit.
she's rolling.
Yes, I'm riding
They
real dirty.
hating, patrolling,
no. They go. Okay.
And trying to catch me riding dirty.
trying to catch me riding dirty. All right.
Yep. Okay. Been working on the art show. That's all I do. Oh, shameless plug. You know, our art show is August 31st, 4 to 9 p.m.
At
Come
Andy.
there. Be
Where,
or be square.
where at though?
It's in
3,000.
Andy. 3000
Sprinkle.
Finkel Ave, Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, you.
Don't be
What?
Don't be
We off
scared.
of Finkel.
Don't be scared, y'all.
They
It's
gonna be
a
scared.
nice-
They gonna pull a goddamn.
It's a really nice little sector on
Oh,
Finkel.
my coworkers.
girl, I don't know,
okay,
girl.
they gonna-
Don't tell them they don't know they're white. They're okay.
Did you just say a good part of Finkel?
I said
Right. I was like, where that located at? Because
it's a little small because the side street is just a side street with a bunch of older.
It's a good community. Though.
Yeah, it's an older.
It's older
communi-
families.
Older family.
Older black
And
families.
it's named
on the
Andy
block.
because one of the older families there, they would cut the lawn and
The guy.
maintain. Yeah,
Oh, that's
the
sweet.
guy, he cleaned up the debris around the
Yeah.
building
The
before
debris.
it got.
yeah. So you know, it's a nice little block that it's on. I can't really
Perfect.
speak for the surrounding blocks.
Can't
but,
speak for the whole Finkel.
Yeah. But don't be scared, y'all. Come out and see some great art. You know,
By us.
By us.
Support.
by
For us, by us.
yes,
Legit.
come to our table.
All right. My weekend was pretty good so far. Starting off pretty great. You know, it's still early Saturday.
It's definitely early.
But yesterday I got to do a photo shoot for our show, which was nice. And it's so funny. One of my friends volunteered to be one of my new model, and
Spicy.
and
The shoulder move though.
She like it was funny.
Shimmy.
it was funny. We had a moment where he kind of like ran across the room, and he looked like one of those bad little kids running around naked. If you ever change the little boy's diaper, they always get up and run.
They take off, yeah.
So he kind of looked like that, running across the room with his naked body.
Oh my
With a sock-
god,
he had a sock
his
on?
neck is so...
No, he didn't have a sock on, so
Oh, you just laying it all on the table.
it
huh?
just
Is this
all
was an
out
adult?
there.
Put it
Yeah,
on the table,
Why?
man.
because it was a nude shoot.
Ooh, I've
yeah.
always wanted to do one of those.
But-
Actually,
Do you want to shoot nude, or do you want to see
She wants to
somebody?
be shot.
I want to be shot nude.
Oh.
But I mean, I'll see it too. I would like to see that as well.
I would like to see that.
I would.
You gotta do
I mean,
it
y'all know
in
me.
Monique voice.
Yeah, I gotta do that little Monique myth. Like,
I would like to see that.
I like to see that.
It was.
I just wouldn't want my face in it. I wouldn't. Okay, put it like this: I don't want my family knowing that I have a nude shoot.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay.
I don't want to have to hear it to the end.
What
of
if it's
I mean-
tasteful and like?
Yeah,
What's-
technically, I didn't shoot his penis, even though his
Yeah.
penis was out.
Yeah.
He was like to the side in the fetal position like this?
Yeah,
Okay. See?
fetal position.
His
I did.
chest
I
and his
made
booty
sure
was
I
showing.
did no straight on shots until he had his shorts on. Like his shorts.
how was that for you as a photographer, shooting someone nude?
fine? I mean, I went to art school, so I've always seen nude people.
Yeah. Drawing new people
And
is fun.
yeah, drawing nude people is fun. So, and I mean, it was like any other day, kind of like. I'm not saying I see penises any other day.
I mean, I feel like I feel like that's like my
Right.
fantasy world though, where people just walk around in the nude kind of thing.
If they're comfortable.
Go to
He-
Europe where there's a bunch of nude beaches.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Yeah, my mom grew up in Germany, so there was nude beaches everywhere.
yeah. I don't think he was 100% comfortable though.
Oh.
But good thing we were friends, which I mean, kind of makes you kind of uncomfortable because we're friends, like
Right.
close friends. Like
I
All
see
right.
your dick. I see your
your
dick.
dick on soft though.
Oh no.
This makes me so happy. A flaccid penis is so cute. Like, oh,
Of what penis?
Flaccid. Not hard. Soft. Why are you?
What makes it cute?
Deflated.
I don't know. It's just so like it's little,
Oh,
just like at rest.
unless they're a shower, not a grower.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I just like a flaccid penis because I've okay. Next, come on, let's continue.
Yeah,
people,
no, I got you,
People
I
gonna
got
like turn the episode like, ooh, turn after
the
that.
worst kind are the chodes though.
The what?
The chode,
What's
When
that?
it's like,
short and fat.
yeah.
Oh,
Wait, as a flaccid or like
As a
as
flat-
full grown?
No, just as a penis. Like the worst types of penises.
short and fat,
Just like real short and just real just.
real short.
I've
Real
never
not
had
short
to
and fat.
encounter that.
I've never had to experience.
I've seen one. But
I've
it wasn't.
experienced-
It wasn't. It wasn't mine. You know, like I didn't mess with it, but I have.
Don't try to defend yourself.
No, it was on Euphoria.
Oh, Euphoria, huh?
It was.
Okay.
When
Okay,
they were
I
just-
almost-
Swear. She gonna keep
Remember when
waving
they
it.
were-
I almost
No.
spit out the mimosa. 'Cause I was like,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Remember when they were in the when the white boy was going to the gym locker room? There was a whole bunch of.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I liked that they had a whole
Then,
bunch
yeah,
of
I
different
see.
types of.
There was a
Okay.
whole bunch of different
Okay.
dicks.
And then the
Girl,
white girl.
You said it like it was in front of you.
I thought you
and
had
to face
experienced it.
No, okay. So when I did figure drawing, I have seen
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I seen old ones. It
Yeah.
was mostly old nude
the
models.
first
for
penis that I've
ours.
seen was by I was 14. It was an old man, white old man, and I didn't really know I was doing a nude model class. So
Oh, that was the first time.
the first time I saw a penis, I was 14.
Me too.
Yeah, but I was
But it was
drawing.
not
I was-
for new
It wasn't for
classes.
me. It wasn't for me. So
Wait, penis or that penis?
That
That
penis
penis.
wasn't
Gotcha.
for her. Hey,
I'm what
listen,
they
we're
call a
open to
late
all.
bloomer when it comes to sexuality.
Gotcha.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, I would have been late if nobody, like in Bebo days or middle school days, if nobody would have sent me an unsolicited dick pic, I would have been innocent past that point.
Oh God!
So
I
my
hate
innocence
unsolicited
was
dick
robbed
pics.
in the 6th grade.
Nobody sent me an unsolicited dick pic ever. Ever.
I'm trying to think.
I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Cause I'm like,
I bet you
Well,
got them plenty of times, haven't you?
if I'm with them, like
Uh-huh.
if they're my boyfriend, then yeah. But not if I'm just like dating someone. No.
Not
What
even
about, like,
dating.
if I'm like
Not
talking,
even
or, like-
dating.
Not even dating.
What about like on Instagram?
if I'm not dating them, I've never gotten the unsolicited. I got some disrespectful stuff. To me, my opinion is disrespectful. That's like, hey girl, what's up? Like what you? Oh, okay. Like in high school, like I feel like guys are like, not trying to generalize, but for the most part, men in high school are very
not men.
hot. Boys in high school are very
Yeah.
hot and bothered and trying to just get any and everything. So you'll get a couple messages from guys who are young that'll be like, "Hey, girl, what's up?" Like,
What do you mean? What do you-
yeah, like, oh, okay,
I feel
block.
like men still act like that now.
Yeah,
That's very
I
true.
haven't gotten that now.
my
but
recent,
if
most
you're getting
recent
blocked.
unsolicited dick pic was from a 31-year-old.
Oh, that's not bad.
It was literally less than
That's not
20.
bad.
Less than 24,
No, I mean the age.
less than
Oh.
24 hours of knowing him though.
It
was like- I was like-
Where do we go from here now?
get up. Ugh.
Where do we go from
He sent the
here?
video on Snapchat, and I was like,
He sent a video.
yes. And you know, I looked
Did
at.
he have
wait,
anything
I
in
looked at that
perspective
little,
to know how big it was?
Hold on. I looked at that purple square, and I was like, I'm not gonna click this. I know this is a video. I know what you sent me. I'm not clicking this. And I was like, I'm curious as hell. So let me. I was like, no, I knew what it was.
Was it big? The
Yeah,
audience wants to
it was
know.
nice,
Oh,
but
okay.
still, I didn't.
So
ask
what
for
did
it.
you
So
do?
right, because what was the next step from
I
here?
was
Knowing
like-
what you knew.
I was like, wow, is this what we send people? I just
We want to know.
I
The audience
literally-
would like to know.
I stopped talking to him. I stopped talking
Oh,
to him
dang.
because like
Okay.
I mean, it's ways to go about things.
Absolutely, yeah. The
And I was
respect
like,
factor was
oh,
not
so
there.
you send a dick because I
To
think
anybody at
I
this
think
point.
he was like, oh, she young, she probably down for this,
right?
and then sent it in hopes, and then like. We had ran into each other in person. He was like, you know, we could have been having like amazing sex by now. Like,
Bye.
Who talks to someone like
Bye.
this? Like, I'm just so
Bye.
baffled. Like, what the fuck gave you
Exactly.
the right
Bye.
to like think that
Somebody
was okay to
told
say to
me,
and I was
that
like, oh,
the
it's
fuck?
probably whack.
we have some
As
wild.
hell,
For sure.
whack as
We've
hell.
had some wild stories. Somebody told me the last thing I posted on Instagram, they were like, "Oh, you looked really nice in that picture, that video. You know, your titties look so juicy. You know, I was just being a pervert looking at them the entire time."
I'm glad you acknowledge you're a pervert. So
Where's this
Where do
someone
we
you're
go
dating?
from? Where do we go from now?
No,
Like,
I wasn't.
don't-
No, I was not dating this person.
Oh.
Oh.
Like we had some conversations. we
We
had some-
conversed a couple times.
Yeah, we did. I mean, they live out of state, so what's the point? Why am I talking?
I
Right.
mean,
I hate out of no.
Might be too much information.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, they know who they are.
that's all right. It's cool.
It's fine.
It's cool.
They knew who they were when
she said
You
the
said it, yeah.
She
You said the
like-
message, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if he listens, but if he does, hey,
Hey.
Sad.
Hey, you.
they don't
You
know I'm
say your
talking
name.
about. I didn't say his name. so-
Exactly, we don't know your name.
Gerald. Sorry.
Right. By the way, nigga, the jig is up.
The gag is.
The gag is.
That is his name. I'm just kidding.
Right. That would be terrible for us. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, that'd be
jeez.
hilarious. Aaron, you're not gonna say what your week was like in the color.
Oh, my week in the color.
Are we gonna do
The color.
Okay, go ahead.
Do the color. Do the color.
The colors real quick. My
Yes,
week in the color
please.
and a song. My color
Thank
is
you.
red. Right?
Ooh.
I'm like,
And-
look, if I'm gonna
Thank
come on, then I'm gonna
And-
come on.
Yeah.
Okay, do the song, Yuna.
And
No,
then
I'm just playing. Not really, but
my song, because on top of my hot girl summer, I've been living a rude bitch summer, according
Hey.
to my friend Marissa.
Oh yeah,
According to
that
her,
sounds
she said
like
you live in a
Marissa.
rude bitch. No, actually, Rachel said it. She was like, we doing rude bitch summer, so
Oh, rude! I thought it
Rude.
said real.
rude.
Okay, sounds.
They told me I was
Even
rude
better.
as hell after this date I went on.
Oh, we need to hear about the date after they do the colors.
You- Low key.
on a
so
new
serious.
date. You want a new date? It's a new one I haven't heard about. Skankor.
So
What was that?
So, I'ma just, steal from Daddy Friend, and do Cash It by Meg the Stallion
Hey.
and the baby.
Hey.
There you go. Pass on to you.
That's my shit.
You didn't say your color.
I said red.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Say
I'm
rojo
sorry.
at the beginning.
Lo siento.
sit down.
My favorite color is green.
Your favorite color.
My favorite color is green.
Okay.
Green
Describes
Also-
this week how?
describes this week how I've been trying. I've had. It was a rough week. I've been trying to mellow it out so that it can represent green.
Mm-hmm.
So if I keep trying to make myself think that, then I can feel it. Because your emotions, if you keep trying to think something's gonna happen, eventually you'll feel that way. Just
Right.
trying to do mind over matter and
Okay.
what's going on. And then a song. Let's see. my song of the week. It's gonna be Lights. Is it Blue Lights or is it Lights by her?
Blue Lights
Blue
by
Lights.
Georgia Smith.
No.
Or who?
No, Georgia Smith has a Blue Lights, but
You just said Lights and you said by her. Oh, Lights. It's called Lights by her.
yeah.
Duh.
Because I wasn't sure. Because I know
So
Georgia
in my head,
Yeah,
you said
right.
in my
Yeah.
head I was thinking you were going to Blue Lights. I
No.
was like, Blue
No,
Lights
no.
is the okay,
Yeah,
but yes,
you know
it's
they
Lights.
both of them have songs that like Blue
But yeah.
Lights, whatever.
It's Lights by
Yeah.
her.
I like that song a lot. It has nothing to do with how my week was going, but I
gonna go with
listened
it.
to it.
Go
a
with it.
lot, you know.
What about you guys?
I would probably say that my week has been yellow. I feel like yellow. Because I feel like yellow can be like a content and it also could be like a really happy color.
Yes.
So I feel like that's me right now. Like some of the week I've been like content and then the rest I'm like, oh, I'm happy this is happening. So we'll go with yellow.
Okay.
And I have 2 songs. So I'm thinking Feels Like Summer by Childish
Ooh.
Gambino
I love me some
and
time.
or Simon Says by Meg Thee Stallion. Because I like songs that tell me what to do. Like
Yes.
That's what she likes too.
Oh.
Tell me what to do.
I'm not gonna say that
That's
I don't.
dominance.
I mean,
Dominance.
next.
Okay.
Mariah. Off me.
Off me on you. I think my color would be turquoise or teal.
Okay.
Only because it's indifferent. It's in between of 2 colors. It's like a concoction of both.
Yeah.
And my song would be Spotless Mind by Janae Aiko because
Sing it.
I'm a wanderer. I'm not a singer. So I can't sing it. But I think it's just like I'm feeling like indifferent. Like I'm happy where I'm at with my life, but also like, okay, I could do more.
Okay.
I definitely know that song is not about that, but when I listen to that song, it makes me get in that mindset. So that's why I thought I'd say it. You know?
Awesome.
And I just love her, so that's why we're here. Yeah.
Is it why we're here?
We're here to, say what we admire and what we love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's trying to cut into you.
We're talking
I
about
know,
we're talking
per
about what
usual.
we admire and what
I was talking about you, know.
Oh wait, what?
right.
What?
See, yeah, somebody called you on your shit. Yes, Angel, let her know.
Nobody's agreeing with you though.
Come again?
So
She sided with me.
She
because
did.
She said
She
she
did.
was talking about you,
She did.
not me. So here we are.
anywho.
Anyways, yeah. So what was that?
Oh, she gets really loud, guys.
I
so.
peak. That's why I'm like, I don't
It's-
know if people want me.
Aaron
high.
knows. Aaron does the same thing. I understand.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
y'all
she's
voices,
like, oh.
y'all pitch,
She's like, wait,
Excuse
what?
me. We were talking about her, not
y'all
me.
pitch gets really high.
I don't-
Like I have a
It
very
does.
low voice.
I have a low
It
voice.
gets high out of nowhere though.
I also have a low voice.
You're struggling trying to get there.
Real mellow.
First of all, it's low all the time.
What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
Whatever.
It's the Iceman, Paul Wall.
Hey.
No, something like a disco ball.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Don't like white people yet.
Paul Wall.
Yet.
We can all say Paul
It's
Wall.
Paul Wall, baby.
Yet.
it do,
You like
baby?
this white man from
It's
Houston.
the people champ.
We all
Is
know
it because
that.
he from Houston?
We all know
Low
that
key.
Paul Wall got a little certain type of swag that we can appreciate.
I mean, has a whole black wife.
What do you expect?
What
I
do you
didn't expect
I was
anything else.
actually disappointed
I was
when
like-
Justin Timberlake had a white wife. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
No, I wasn't.
I was
I knew
expecting
that wasn't
yeah.
happening.
No,
I knew that
no,
was
no,
gonna
no,
happen.
no.
Yeah, wait.
He ain't never showed you that he wanted black
Never
women.
showed you.
Never.
I
Never
thought
showed
in
you.
his videos he had a
Wasn't
lot of
ever in a
black
video.
women.
No.
No.
I thought that he had
If she
black
was,
women.
she probably was ethnically
racially
ambiguous. But
Yeah.
she was not.
And he probably don't use that once. He always he stayed true to his.
He definitely stayed true.
I thought that he liked
He said I'm a dabble in
No,
y'all
absolutely
R&B,
not.
but
The
that's
the way
about
that he
it.
sang.
matter.
I just took it as like he might have a little soul in him.
No,
I mean,
he ain't Robin
is the
Thicke.
music good? One could say it
Yeah.
is good.
He ain't Robin Thicke.
is-
He started in a boy band.
Is it Lost Without
I
You?
thought that he started in a boy band because that's what you got to do.
He
to
started
get
in a boy
popular.
band with
I know.
Frosted Tips.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people did stuff that
That they don't want to be brought up.
I mean, he had frosted tips and Cisco
Everyone
had
has a
silver
past.
hair.
If you're trying to say everyone has a past,
Cisco
yes,
has
you'd be
silver
right.
hair.
I mean, nothing was wrong with that. That was a look.
No,
that was a lie.
And you said
I would do it now.
But she was saying
I'm
that
just saying he started in the boy band with frosted tips.
tips.
That did not imply that he wanted to date black women.
And I wouldn't date no nigga with silver hair. I'm good.
I mean, I don't think Cisco dated black women like that.
Oh.
His wife is now is Asian, so I don't think
I thought he had a black wife. He was on wife swap with a black wife, and he had black kids.
Was he on wife swap?
It wasn't a black
Oh
wife.
my God.
It definitely wasn't.
She was
I
black.
I know.
They
God.
were blackity
We need to
black.
watch it together.
I got you.
No Cocoa
They-
Puffs.
You about to
were
be
blackity
shook
black.
because his wife was not black on that wife swap.
Because his daughter was
I got you.
blackity black.
No, he probably had a black woman at one point in his life, but
Not no more though.
this is an Asian woman that he was on wife swap with, and I know because I remember the episode. So black
Was that his woman? Or was that he swapped with? Though?
I wanna see, let me see.
No, that was his wife for the
I
show.
could have sworn that he had a black wife.
Oh, and you talk about the same show. This, I guess, it's not really. I want to see too.
I guess.
Oh,
I don't
she
know.
not black.
Oh no, she's probably like
This is a
Filipino.
big ass computer. It's nice.
Thank you. I designed.
That's nice.
You what?
She
Design.
designed.
Wow, that's crazy.
She got a top notch job. Yeah.
That's
She's
insane.
She's a 5-star chick.
Basically.
Yeah.
I'm a 5-star.
Eventually, I'll have
five-star chick.
a check to
Reflect.
reflect it.
Same, sis. Same.
Listen, that's why I'm indifferent. I'm a wanderer because of the my job, my life.
I get paid shit to wipe ass now, so
Are you CNA?
I don't know what but I literally do like the same thing. Literally.
well, I work with the old folks. I do their home health care.
Oh,
Wow, I work at a
technically the same thing.
day program for intellectually disabled adults.
You know, I think I used to work because I used to work in the schools and I worked with children with disabilities. Now I got paid double the amount that I get paid now.
Oh Jesus! So what made the switch?
The hours, because
Yeah.
school. I can't go to school and work at a school at the same time. It just got down to the point where I had to just I can't be Miss Dobbins full time anymore.
Aw,
Yeah.
the kid
I
is
really
missing
the kid that I work with, because I worked with him for the last 3 years. He still calls me and whatnot, and we have conversations and whatnot. It's nice. But I do miss working at the school with the pay. You get benefits.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jobs that don't give benefits. Shame on you.
Yeah, my job now, so that they're going to be giving benefits to people that work full time next year. But I can't work full time and go to school at the same
Yeah,
time.
there's no way.
No. Let's get off the
Adulting.
depressing.
It's a shame.
Yeah, let's.
Fuck adulting.
You should have just did Starbucks or something. At least you would have benefits in the 401k on
But
part time.
they do give you benefits after
On
you work 20
part-time.
hours. Yeah, if you work 20 hours a week, they give you benefits.
My mind doesn't work that fast. Like I have
Yeah,
a
Starbucks is very
disability of my
fast-paced.
own where like it's hard for me to understand my comprehension is a lot lower than what people's is, like with the rate. Like when I get stuff, I really get it and I soar. Like I'm very intelligent, I'm gonna toot my own horn.
Okay.
But-
Toot toot.
Yeah, but it just
Beep,
takes
beep.
me twice the time. So like when I take tests and whatnot, I get like 3 hours to take a test instead of an hour and whatnot. But like my mind would not be able to function well in a Starbucks where it's going that fast. It's like, well,
It's not
like-
fast all the time. It depends on what area.
No, I
Don't
can't-
go to a Starbucks
I-
with a drive-through.
I can't.
Jesus.
Like working at a cash register, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Um,
'Cause I'm not fast enough. I wouldn't be able to do that because like I can't think like this.
yeah.
all
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
never mind. You
You do have to be quick on
Because
your
I
feet.
mean, for drive-through, I'd be taking when I used to work at Starbucks, I'd be taking orders and like on bar at the same time, and then I would remember the order and type it into the computer.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, because
I'm like, what you said? What
I've
you
done
want?
that before too. I used to work at Wingstop when I was younger.
Oh, Wingstop is way better than Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know.
Way
what it is
better.
with niggas
I
and
mean-
Buffalo
What?
Wild Wings.
And I ended on
Why
bad
would you say
terms.
something like that?
Because it's true.
It's true.
What the hell? The fries are better.
Yes.
When
The
they're-
wings
when they're
are
hot.
small as hell.
But
But
at
they're
least
good
they
as
have
hell.
flavor.
Right.
The
Buffalo Wild Wings,
wings
they
that
don't have no sauce on them. Buffalo
Uh-uh.
Wild Wings just gives you like a tub.
We
You
need
like
to
figure
do
it
a-
out. You gotta figure it out. You figure some sauce out, bitch.
it's
I
all
don't.
Buffalo Wild Wings
You
is
didn't
all
ask for that.
sauce, and the little bit of actual meat that you get is dry and it's flavorless. It's
I will give
lacking.
you, Una, that the Wingstop wings are smaller than
As
what you used
hell.
to. But you're also from the South, where they feed you like grits, shrimp, toast, pancakes, waffles
In one
in
sitting.
one sitting. Like so,
You're not lying.
I don't know what to tell you. So y'all use some little turkey legs.
I just feel like I'm being cheated. Like I can't pay
$12.
Okay, but
all
you
this
paying
money.
you
10
paying
piece
Buffalo Wild Wings an outrageous amount of money to get some dry ass wings. Imagine if that sauce wasn't on there, it'd be some dry ass wings. Trash.
What?
Trash. Take the sauce off and see what happens.
I mean, it's like
It's what? It's what?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to.
It's like
we're gonna have to do a comparison one day.
okay,
And
let's
then
do
come
it.
back
What you think,
Alright.
Aaron? What you think?
We're gonna really do.
Oh
Wings.
man,
Wingstop or
See,
Buffalo
what
Wild
happened-
Wings?
What had happened was that I don't remember eating either one of them right now.
Oh wow.
No, I had them
Oh, okay.
before, but I just
You like Buffalo Wild Wings?
no,
Oh.
I don't. I haven't gone there in years.
The Buffalo Wild Wings is overpriced
Shoot.
trash.
For what?
I don't.
You're
You're
not-
right.
It's overpriced
I mean, the
trash.
most
Never
recent
gone my
I've
way.
had Wingstop because they write on DoorDash and I be at work.
Fair.
I'd rather eat wing.
I-
At least they got cheap wings too. You can on Tuesdays when I used to go to Lawrence Tech. I used to always go there because I ain't had no money. They got like
50 cent wings.
Yeah,
50
50
cent
cent
wing,
wings.
yeah.
Well, on Tuesdays, Buffalo Wild Wings has buy one get one free.
They do.
Okay, but you have to actually buy it to get it free.
I mean, buy a small, get a small free.
They ain't on DoorDash.
We get it, Aaron. We
That's
get that you are.
And
contributor
on
to
top of the
DoorDash.
50 cent wings, they gave off
Somebody
percentage
sponsor her.
off of my bill because I went to the
we
school
asking
down
for
the
it.
street. Buffalo
All right.
Wild Wings don't give deals to students.
Nah.
They cheap.
They are.
The only reason why people go there is for the TVs, to watch shows. That's it.
True. I used to go there for the games.
Yeah, that's all. The
boxing.
only reason why I go.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We should get
Oh,
off
we
this.
are way off top.
Guess
Wow.
what? We
That's
still in
crazy.
segment one.
Right.
Oh,
We
man.
feel like, hey,
Seriously.
My lip just touched the mic. I'm so pissed.
Aw.
What is that? What is that? You say
want
you gonna
some
get a
hand
bum bum
sanitizer?
on your lip?
a bum bump.
That's what she said. Oh, bump bump.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We've done.
Where are we going now? Where are we going next?
To your black business, right?
Let's
No,
go there.
we're going to the.
Oh, what?
Wow, that's crazy. We're gonna go to our who did like our message.
Oh, our main topic?
Our main topic. Yes.
Yeah,
Black
I'm
Business
All right.
Last.
So I didn't know where you guys wanted it because I just wrote it down and I didn't know
Me
where
too.
you wanted it in the
Low-key,
story.
I did too. I did too.
Y'all do that at the end of the show, right?
Yeah. At the end.
All right. So main topic. What's the main topic, bro?
Wow, you're terrible. I'm not gonna lie. You're terrible. So our main topic, you guys, is just about podcasting and our ups, our downs, our all arounds of podcasting.
hoes.
So our favorite guests, our least favorite episode, or things we could have improved on, and yeah, we're gonna just get into all about Melanin Voices and all about unicorns are real. So
Y'all ever have a white person in y'all show before?
No,
I'm like, wow, we haven't.
That's what I'm talking about.
we haven't. No. Have you guys?
Yep.
I'm guessing it wasn't the best experience.
We
No,
had two.
we had
One
to.
of them was great.
Okay. Oh. So let's talk about the least favorite episode that you guys had, because it looks like we're getting into it.
I mean, it didn't air, so do we have to talk
Oh.
about that one?
It didn't air, but I mean,
Oh,
like,
ours
commented
didn't
on
air
it.
either. So the one I was gonna bring up didn't air either. So this is perfect.
But we had an episode that was about that episode. It was like it didn't air because we had technical difficulties with it.
Oh my god.
But then
It was perfect.
But then we did a follow-up episode about different things that we experienced as black folks. So
yeah, so that happens. I think that's probably one of my least favorite things. I'm gonna just fill this space here. That's probably one of my least favorite things about podcasting is when you record some great content and then you have technical difficulties. And it's
That
like,
has happened to us, especially in the beginning of our podcast. It was like we
We
couldn't
had
catch a break. We could not catch a break.
Same.
we thought it was only us.
Okay.
No,
We were
it's
just
not.
like,
We had 4
okay, let's
episodes
just
in
stop
there.
it. Like, let's just not do this. 'Cause
we had legit 4
never did
episodes that got
That didn't
Correct.
they're
air.
gone. They're just not accounted
that
for.
shit is so frustrating.
then-
It is
because we have guests on
It looks
constant-
bad.
It
like,
really looks bad on
wow.
us because we constantly have guests. And like we're asking these people to come out here, talk to us, and then normally we have like our conversations are so long because we be into it.
Right.
So they spend 2 hours, 3 maybe, of like sitting with us, chopping it up with us, recording an episode to get a call back from us from like a week and be like,
So by the way, we're not
BTW.
releasing that, and you can come back if you want. Like, why the fuck would I want to come back?
and then we
No.
have to sometimes like we've had all of the ones
Yeah.
that
They
we
all
could.
wanted to come back.
They all wanted to come back because
No,
the
Grant-
conversations were.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Good
so
So when they do
good.
come back, do y'all like record the same content or
No, we
No.
have to. We have to completely scrap it because we don't have set topics. So it's more so like whatever the conversation takes us.
Yeah.
And then
We have questions.
we
Like-
have questions for
Like, I-
interviewing.
Like I dive deep into their lives and find dirt that they don't expect me to find, and then we talk about it.
So you check their profile.
Yeah, Asia's
Insta
our
and stuff?
research database.
Perfect.
All the profiles, all of them.
Oh wow.
I go and
I
find
haven't
articles
seen
and
mine.
whatnot.
It's almost like when you're going on a Tinder date and you get their
You
full
gotta
name.
get everything together.
Yeah.
Deep
I
dive.
find everything.
Wait, hold
except
on. You been on? We gotta talk about the date.
Oh,
You gotta talk about the day. Like you thought.
my
you
date
been
was
off.
not a Tinder date though.
Okay, fair. We still gotta talk about it. But go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. My episode, I feel like that was the worst one. It was only because the one that we did with Wayne, the first one we did with Wayne, because it was so amazing, and then it didn't get to air. But he did come back and do our 50th.
He did our 50th
Oh, that's nice.
episode.
It was really nice. So, we got a lot of good feedback from that one too. But the first one was amazing. And then we had another episode where I won't say her name, or that person's name, he or she. They're trash individuals.
Okay. Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
They didn't reflect. Are you a Kevin Hart fan?
Oh no.
They didn't reflect what our podcast was about, and they made it known, and they tried to just put their own stuff on there, and I was just like, we ain't with it. Nope.
I wish you didn't have to be so vague. I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Well, I think they
wouldn't know.
came to the podcast studio with a separate agenda from
Yeah.
us. And we weren't aware of that agenda until we started recording the episode. And then we was like, oh.
I looked
Awkward.
at this person as a friend, but then
Wow.
after that episode, I realized that no, the person tried to play the blame game against all the other black people, and then try to make it seem like that person had a really hard life because of what black people had done to them.
Okay.
But that person brought up the subject. Because I talk about black and white people all the time on the podcast, but I was trying to be sensitive and not bring it up.
Yeah.
But that person brought it up anyway, and then try to make it seem like that person was just like hit heavy with all types of like BS from black people, which is incorrect.
Was
Yeah.
this a white person?
Yeah, it was.
Maybe.
We'll move on.
Yeah,
It could have been.
could have been.
Okay.
A possibility.
Possibly.
Possibly.
A strong possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can get into more details after that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Sure, we'll
All right.
dive deep then.
How did you guys' podcast come about? Like, what started it?
Okay. So.
I feel like you've had to tell this story a lot within the last
like,
month or something.
Okay, I should be brushed up on my skills now. So it came about with a now friend of mine. We went to high school together actually, and her name was Michelle. Shout out to Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
She reached out to me after we finished college.
Oh,
What?
she laughed.
Anytime somebody says Michelle, I think about those poor Michelle memes.
Who's Mi- I don't know what they're talking.
Destiny Child group.
Oh,
I just released.
Poor Michelle.
But she's
She's doing fantastic.
She's not that type of Michelle.
No, she's far from it. But anyways, so yeah, she reached out to me like, "Hey, girl, like, seeing you went to school for journalism. Like, do you want to start like a podcast together?" And I didn't, not to say I didn't believe her, but we were not ever friends in high school, and I didn't really know her that well. So I was like, "Why is she reaching out to me on Snapchat? Like, why is she asking me of all people to like?" And I was like, "Sure, like I'd love to, but
Yeah.
like." And then weeks later, I didn't hear nothing from her. I'm like, she probably was playing. Like, I'm gonna go about my life. And then, like, about a month or so after, she was like, "Hey, so you want to get on a Google Chat call and we can talk and we can like get the podcast going and think of some names?" And I'm like, "Bet, gotcha." So I was like, "How is it gonna go about?" Because at the time she was from Denver, but she moved to New York. So I was like, "How are we gonna record a podcast? You're not even here anymore. What are we gonna do?" She was like, "Well, I have a way to do it." So we recorded our first podcast, and we're like, "This sounds like shit." So we have to think of a name and like kind of get the feel of each other because we are totally two different like personalities and it just wasn't meshing well. So long story short, Michelle reached out to me. I said yes. We had a really big combustion. We came together and got Melanin Voices. she had to take maternity leave, and we were like kind of going through a decision making of like, should I get a host while she's away? Should I do a single podcast while she's away? Should I get a guy on, kind of switch up the energy level? Like, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm gonna just sit on this. I'll just think about it and I'll let you know. I don't want to stress you out. You got a baby inside of you. So then Yuna reached out to me on Snapchat, like, hey girl, you know, I kind of want to like dig deep into other things in life and kind of get the feel for podcasting. Did you mind if I like maybe come on a show or two and kind of like help you guys out? Because, you know, Michelle's going to be leaving soon.
I asked
like,
what they was going to do because
and I
Michelle
was
was
like,
going on
perfect.
maternity.
And I was like, come on, girl. And she came on, and now it's just the two of us because Michelle has recently left the podcast to pursue other endeavors as far as like real estate, and she's a mommy now, and it just didn't work out with her schedule. So it worked out perfect that Yuna reached out.
Yeah.
Now
Michelle.
we're able to do so much. Oh my gosh!
She was waiting. She was waiting for that moment.
Waiting the
She
whole
was waiting. She was like, "Where can
time
I?"
to
She was
quote
like,
that meme.
Where can I place this?
She was like, "I know
Where
it's
can I
a poor
wait?
Michelle
Hold on,
in
she's
here.
gonna say
I know
something.
it is."
But yeah, so that's
I'm sorry, I'm childish.
Wait, hold on. How did Unicorns and Real come together?
Kind of the same way.
No,
Kind of.
were y'all friends in high school?
No, we weren't.
We
were
met
mutual.
when
We
yeah.
had a-
like
She was
we
didn't run in the same
we grew up
circles.
on
We didn't run in the same
opposite sides of the
crowd.
world.
We didn't know each other.
Nah, she grew up in Belleville and Ipsy.
Oh,
yeah,
girl.
yeah, far.
Okay,
So,
sure.
like, we have a mutual.
Oh yeah, you don't know where that is. That's
Yeah.
like southeast, right?
It's far.
Is it southeast or
It's Southwest.
southwest?
She's
There you
like,
go.
don't disrespect.
It's far. She was trying
Boy,
to say.
I don't know.
No, but yeah. So, Aaron, Kari, you guys met Kari earlier. Kari approached me. I met him at a bar. And, he bought my friend and I some drinks, and he was like,
Bet.
"Yo, I own this art collective, blah blah blah." And as soon as I said that, I was like, putting on the table, "I'm an artist." You know,
Amen.
hook
Asia
me
don't
up.
be playing with networking.
Nope, I don't.
That's one thing.
yeah, I do.
I gotta get better.
That's
what
one
do
thing that I
best.
appreciate her for, because I can just be like, oh, y'all didn't see.
Nope.
It's glass
She's
frame.
raising-
Do your
Yeah.
job.
That's
Get us some
That
business.
Leonardo DiCaprio little meme.
Yeah, I
That's
do that.
typically
I
you
do
know.
that very well, and then handling like business behind closed doors. I do that very well. But met Kari, took me to the incubator, which is where we record our podcast. This place, you know.
Here.
Yeah, here. And then he said, "I want to set you up with a meeting with somebody that got a business deal I want to do with you. So come." There's another highly respected artist
Yeah,
here.
amazing artist.
Amazing artist. Her name is Sydney. She's amazing. We've had her on the podcast before. Asked Sydney, I think you and Asia should have a podcast together just for artists. I want, artists, like an art podcast, that's be popping. Y'all interview Detroit artists and whatnot. And I'm like, wow, this seems cool, but like I don't know anything about podcasting. Before that, I'm not the most social individual. I'll be social when I have to,
Right.
like pertaining to business deals.
Again,
Right.
I raised my glass.
Yeah, when I have to. But I said, okay. Now at the same time, I was about to leave. I was about to leave Michigan and go down and finish my degree at a HBCU because I wanted that black experience.
Ew.
Yeah, because the college I go to now is just all whites. It's all whites.
What Sin call it? Redacted.
Oh yeah, redacted university because she didn't want people to know what it was. But
I'm weak.
You're about to start soon.
redacted university. But Sydney ended up saying that she didn't have time for it, and I'm like, oh shit! I'm gonna not go to HBCU to stay here, and I don't even have a podcast partner.
Dang.
So then Aaron and I, we known each other for a while, but we didn't speak with each other for a while. Just, you just fall out of touch with people. And then,
But I started like watching her. Like she
get
started
back on
getting,
Instagram.
she started getting back on Instagram, heavy in her arts, posting her art stuff, posting her live painting, etc. So I'm started hitting her up. I'm like, yo, you should do classes just to make money off of this.
Yeah.
Like this dumb, just sitting on the scale and not profiting from it, because she wasn't really selling her art like that.
Let's
either.
chat afterwards.
She wasn't selling her art like that. So I started hitting her up, and then I was like, yo, we should go to this bonfire together just to like rekindle a friendship or whatever. So we went to the Hooligans bonfire.
no, shout
Oh
out
my
to the
God. Okay, I have a
hooligans.
Okay,
joke.
go.
It better
So
be funny.
She just stuck up the double middle finger.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Fuck you to the second
so
part.
she's like, go to a bonfire. I was gonna be like, oh, you guys went to a fire to re-spark your flames.
See, that's why I said. That's why I said it better be funny because I already
I'm
know.
not corny, but people who love our
Listeners,
podcast-
please do not turn off the podcast.
At this point, we still have
do
more
not
to
exit the
story.
chat, please. Come back.
Unicorns Are Real does not reflect what was just said. Detroit is different. Does not reflect.
This is not a
anything.
reflection on the podcast network
Yeah.
or the Unicorns Are Real podcast as an individual
I
entity.
stand by my friend. Friend, that was funny. That was
Thank you,
good.
friend.
Okay,
Wow,
Yes,
that was
the
good.
support.
that shit was funny. Okay,
If
y'all
you
not
say
about
so.
to y'all not about to do her like that.
You
I
don't
got
have
you.
to lie.
I got you. It
You
was
ain't gotta
good.
You
lie.
got a light
Craig.
in face.
It was good.
You ain't got to lie, Craig.
It was good. We're gonna talk about it later. but
No,
it was
but no, go ahead to your little bonfire or whatever.
Changing colors.
Long story short, after the bonfire, Aaron and I we became closer, and then I was like, oh, Aaron loves talking to herself because she has these little videos where she just records herself talking and having conversations. She just
that's
talks
crazy.
to it.
Oh, that's
So much.
that's me.
I'm talking about I'm talking to whoever look at them Instagram stories.
No,
Amen.
even besides that fact, she said that she recorded other stuff.
Oh,
just
I do.
her-
I record
Yeah.
it in the car
Yeah,
of
she
my
record-
voice. I
her
have
voice.
I have my own. It's
Yeah.
called Driving
have
with
to-
Aaron.
So when she told me that, I was like, oh yeah, shit, this is what's gonna happen. I called her up. You want to be on the podcast? She's like, oh yeah. And then after that,
Cause like it's been people in my ear for years. Like, Aaron, when you gonna have a podcast? Aaron, when you gonna start vlogging? Aaron, when you doing this? And it's just like, all right, I do it when I get time. Cause it's like heavy. Like I just got out of school by the time
Yeah.
that me and Asia started doing this.
and when Aaron was in school,
Hell no, I wasn't doing
barely
nothing.
Saw her.
I did not exist.
Go ahead in the
Barely.
And then like coming up with the podcast name, I just like
Yeah.
start writing down a whole bunch of different names and just like I was like, all right, I'm just gonna write down all these names. And during like my brainstorming, I was like, so because all we knew was that it was artists.
Yeah.
All we knew that our podcast was gonna be centered around artists, and I was like, okay, creative. So
And
what
black
can
folks.
and black folks? We knew it was gonna be a black ass podcast.
And it's still a black ass podcast.
Yeah. And
In case you weren't sure.
in case you weren't sure, a black ass podcast from a black ass city in the Midwest.
Yes.
Literally, black ass.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, artists are unique. Artists are this. So unicorns are like traditionally, I guess they're mythological creatures or whatever. But
The Erykah Badu's.
artists,
Okay.
are
Because she.
yeah, artists create their own avenues. So artists can be unicorns because they create their
Absolutely.
space. And unicorns kind of create their space from whatever because they can be anything that you want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
And since there's a billion like mediums of artistry,
Anything
why not?
that has to do with the
Yeah.
names of anything or like the images, that's all Aaron. That's all Aaron.
But you do all the networking, so
I do the
A
networking.
perfect pair.
You need to have that
Aw.
balance. Oh my god.
I
that's so
create
cute.
the games. I like making games. That's one of my favorite things to do.
the only game I created was the Song Association.
But it was cool.
perfect.
I just tweaked it a little bit just to like make it flow better. But I think we have a great balance because she does all the stuff that I can't do. I'm not like I'm getting there with like the digital art stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just don't practice it enough, and she loves doing that. I like doing other stuff. I like creating games. I love writing, so like the Guess That Nigga segment is one of my favorite segments. I hope y'all love that one. That's one of my
If
favorites.
we
yeah,
ever
well-
get there.
We gonna get there.
Yes, we will get there.
If we ever,
yeah,
get to that point.
yeah. This is normal for us.
Oh yeah.
So scared.
Oh yeah, y'all episodes be shorter. I was like, oh, they gonna be in for.
Yeah, we be like 45 minutes, hour,
Yeah.
depending.
That's probably why y'all people like y'all.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all need to shut up.
No, they still
up.
complain. People still complain, right? I feel like people still
People
you
complain
can't-
about y'all
You
length?
you cannot please everybody.
Really?
People are like, yours not long enough. Then they'll be like, this is too long, and I'm like, it's an
How,
hour and
Sway?
5 minutes, man. You'll be alright.
How? Like when I'm doing art and I'm listening to y'all, sometimes I'm like, did I skip some part on accident?
Because then it goes because we'd be so used to like
Yeah,
hours.
I mean, mine too. Like other podcasts that I enjoy, I'm like, I just listen to that shit to and from work, or if I'm like driving around, I'm like, oh shit, the day is over and I'm done with like 3 podcasts.
But I like that I could like when I did like binge your stuff, I could just go through and it'd just be a continuous thing to click through with listening. And I was like, I like this.
Well,
Because it's
thanks,
like it's
friend.
fast, it's easy to.
What do y'all?
Yeah,
That's so sweet.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing longer podcasts. I think that our guests be like, they act like they just can't stay longer or something.
I don't know. We never asked like what our listeners feel like. We just
I don't ever ask them. They be giving unsolicited opinions sometimes. Like,
they don't even give us their opinion.
but the people that have said that are like people who don't listen to podcasts often.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you listen to
I
podcasts
remember.
often,
You know that they're
like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Like they
I
just
remember.
are, and it is what it is. Like,
Look at little nigga out there asleep.
It's a little audiobook.
Oh,
He
he
not
not
asleep.
woke up.
He
not
wasn't
woke
asleep.
up. His mouth was open.
I saw his eyes open.
No, his eyes were shut when I just looked at him.
Oh.
Yeah.
So don't worry about me.
Little nigga is
Worry about
Jaira.
yourself.
But y'all know
engineer.
Jaira is a 300-pound, 6'5" man.
Don't mess with the unicorn.
That is our AKA bodyguard.
Where?
Yuna, it's a joke, baby
Oh.
girl. It's a joke, baby girl.
Oh,
It's a joke.
I'm like, wait, he's not. Okay.
Yuna.
All right. I'm sorry.
That didn't land well.
She done
in
blew
the
up
room.
our spot. We done said this on multiple times.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. She's like,
It's
bitch,
okay, he
where?
No.
Our bodyguard.
The fuck? Where he at? Shit.
Where?
The nigga I'm seeing ain't even half that. Like, come on.
I didn't even
Yuna.
say all that. I didn't even say all
You
that.
wanted to though.
Maybe he's bigger than 300 pounds. I didn't even say he was tall.
No, he's not even close.
Where do y'all look for from listening to podcasts?
What do we look for?
Yeah. Like when you listen to a podcast, what
What makes
tells
me
you-
like continue to
Yeah.
listen?
Yeah.
I would say good energy. Like if it sounds like they don't really fuck with each other, you can kind of sense that. Cause like some people, I'm like, wow, y'all are not really friends behind the scenes, and it really shows. I'm gonna just skip. Or if it's like not a good, like if it's not interesting to me, cause like you guys said, you guys don't have like topics every day. But I listen to podcasts that don't have necessarily topics, but they talk about something, and it lands well, and I'm able to receive it. But some people don't talk about shit. I'm like, so what are we here for? Because it doesn't like, it's not fun. It's not like enjoyable to continue listening to. They don't have really good personalities. I think what makes you guys' podcast so good is that although you don't have like topics, you have like a good personality. It translates well to your audience, and people can like listen and just enjoy the show versus like, wow, it's very dry, it's very still.
Do you
They're
think
not
the
really vibing
segments-
off each other.
Do you think the segments take like push into place with like a topic? Because we don't have
Yeah.
topics, but we have
Yeah.
segments.
Yeah, that could probably play a role. Yeah, I think that. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
There's something to expect, like if you like something that okay. we're
True.
gonna
The
do this.
segments, you're looking forward to the segments. You're like, oh, I wonder what they're going to say this week for the segments versus like a topic. Yeah, I see what you're saying by that. But also your personality. Like if you're just on here just talking about anything, like my color for the week is pink, and I like this song. Let's go to the next segment. It like becomes a story though. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's like a whole different. Like although we're saying that we're running on and we're off topic, but like when you're listening to it, it doesn't seem that way. It's like, oh wow, like I'm engaged. I'm listening to it. It makes sense. It flows versus like, yeah, color's pink and this is my favorite song. Okay, next topic. And
Yeah.
like it flows
Yeah, I agree.
together. That's what makes me listen to the podcast if it's flowing well.
Well, we didn't have to stay on this podcast going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that a million times.
Rabbit hole.
Listening
I'd
to
be
y'all's
like,
podcast.
listen here. We are not gonna fall down another rabbit hole. And then what we do 2 seconds later. Yeah.
Aaron tries to get us out, but
I try to get us out, but then sometimes I'd be like, dang, that's real interesting. Let's just go with it.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, damn,
we
we
damn
30
near-
minutes into this topic. What
And
we
it's
doing
too
now?
late to pull back now.
we damn near
Too
in
late.
Alice in Wonderland. And
We beyond Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. We done stumbled on the black hole,
But
got out
it's
of space.
engaging,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
we be in oblivion.
It's all good.
Boy,
It's all fine. I think. Oh shit! I'm gonna tell you guys about a bad experience for us. So it didn't happen. So like you guys said, yours never aired, ours never aired because it never even got to that point. But somebody from high school reached out to us. You shake your head already.
She done dropped the
And
head.
I wouldn't say that I was super popular in high school.
Oh, you definitely was.
I-
You was that. That girl. That,
Oh.
That popping girl.
Who's
you know,
that?
Everybody knows. Everybody knew who you were.
It's
you know.
Jess.
Who's that girl?
I really wish I could agree because I really wanted to receive that, but I wasn't the opposite of that. So this girl, like,
Were you the hated one?
I don't even know why she didn't like me, but it was very clear she didn't like me.
But she
She's
wanted to be
one
on
of
your
those
podcast?
You got it.
Fuck that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So she was like, girl, like, she was that girl that was like, you know, the movies where it's like, people can't really be that mean. That doesn't make any sense. Like, that's just a little, bro. No, literally, like, she was disrupt class and be like, why Mariah got on? Like, that kind of person. That kind of person.
So she took Mean Girls to
Yeah,
another
but
Another level.
she was Regina George.
No, she was beyond Regina George.
No,
No,
Regina George was a bitch, cold hard bitch. On
Yeah,
that
She
show.
was that, but like, Gina was like underhanded. Like,
Yeah.
damn, did she really give me shade or was she really like,
Right.
did I just receive that wrong?
Yeah.
It was like evident, like, bitch, I don't fuck with you. And this is how I
don't fuck with
So she reached out to me years later. We're grown. She was like, hey, girl.
Bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
Hey.
You little dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do
Then
than to be fucking with you. You little stupid ass.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do.
All right.
Y'all
But
sung
she
that-
did give a
Y'all
fuck
sung
about
that
me.
from the diaphragm. I felt that.
Because it was very endear to our hearts. And
We can relate.
she did care about what I did because she reached out to me about being on a podcast. And she didn't know what it was
That
about.
means she was invested.
Oh my God.
She was all like, do y'all, because she said something like, do y'all cuss? And I'm like, girl,
She
definitely
didn't
do.
listen. She just wanted to get her name out there. And
Yeah, she was like, well, I'm a
She
comedian.
never heard it. Never
She
heard
never
it.
heard the episode. She didn't know what the name was. She didn't know our name of our podcast. She just knew I had one. And so she was-
Wait, what the fuck? She didn't know what the name was? Excuse my
Hey,
language.
Jaira, can you throw that? Can you throw in like a little sound effect or something rewinding?
what the fuck? Like, right back.
Run that back.
She didn't know what it was
didn't know
about.
y'all name?
She know the name of the podcast, and I was like, I reached out to, at the time it was the three of us. I reached out to Michelle and Yuna, like, hey,
Poor
she says
Michelle.
she's a, she says, fuck.
And the three of y'all?
She says, I'm gonna just say three of us, and the other M, just kidding, no. She reached out to us like. I reached out to them like, hey, can we do this? And they were like, well, she's a comedian, so I mean, we never had a comedian on the show. How are we gonna integrate that into? They're like, but you know, we're willing to give her a chance. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's work with her, you know. So I'm like, let me suck it up on my behalf. No, it's petty to come on to some old high school shit, you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, like we can work with your schedule. Like, what time works for you? What is best? And she was like, this time works for me. Then the time came and she wasn't able to be on the show, and I'm like.
Strike one.
I'm like, okay,
Strike
you
three.
know, you have a
Strike
son,
three
you
at
have
this
a,
point.
you're a nurse,
Oh.
like, you know, things happen. So I was like, okay, cool, let me reschedule, because we've given other people a chance before. Why not give you a chance? So we rescheduled. And then we scheduled her for a month after, so I reached out to her like a couple of days prior just to be like, hey, because we have an outline of what we talk about.
Yeah.
So I was like, so you're a comedian, we never had a comedian on the show. Do you want to talk about comedy, or are you willing to, you know, kind of integrate other things into the show? And she was like, well, you should know what to talk about, because aren't you like the podcast? Like,
Oh.
isn't this your
Whoa,
podcast?
bitch.
You should
Hold
know
on.
what you want to talk about. And like, she just got really upset with me, and I was like, wow, that's crazy, because like, I shouldn't even take a chance on you. That's insane. So
Are you about to read the message?
Oh, I'm not gonna read the message. Let's see if
Okay.
I can read the message.
All right.
Oh yeah, let's get real spicy up in this bitch.
So damn, I don't even have her actual message. What she said.
You
Oh no,
see
she
my-
said, well, I don't have my message. What I said, but I tore into the ass. She said, well, queen. I don't call me queen because I feel like you're a hotep at that point. Well, queen, you guys are the interviewers, right? It's okay if you guys don't want me on the show. That's fine. Just you cancel twice.
Oh, she is
I'm looking for women who don't mind uplifting and supporting one another instead of competing with one another. If you guys had your own show, shouldn't you have the questions already available? Just seems to me like y'all don't want me to do it because it's me, and that's cool. Just be straight up next time. Everybody wants to support, but wants you to be selective with who they support. This is kind of why we can never win as a people. Thanks, and anyway, love bug. I'm gonna make it a one way or another.
Love bug.
Then she went onto Facebook and said, "Y'all be careful
She
with
got receipts. I'm
Name-
weak.
Oh, I got receipts.
Name drop
I keep
this
everything, so
bitch.
don't send me nothing you don't ever want me to tell you.
Name drop this bitch.
Y'all be careful with the people who claim to love to empower and support our own black people on social media, but won't give you that same energy when you actually need it." So,
She just dropped the phone too.
I tore into that act.
If y'all ever see that meme
Um,
of Titus,
It was
just like shaking.
it was a lot. I can't even show you guys what I said because I don't even have it in my. I really wish I had it, but I can see Yuna and them are. Oh, here's what I said. Hi. Oh.
There you go.
I'll cut it out. Hi, girl.
Nah, fuck that.
Nope.
You're correct.
Name
We
drop.
are the hosts of the show. Though since we do not take our craft seriously, we do take our craft seriously, we prepare and prep our guests in advance. Knowing what they want to discuss helps us formulate our outline. I take our podcast seriously, so I don't have time and want to string you along. Though it seems like you don't take us seriously because you failed to do the bare minimum of research before collaborating with us. It's contradictory for you to bring it up to support when you did not know the name of the podcast before reaching out. If you'd practice support as much as you exhort it, you would not only know the
She's pissed.
name and what we discuss, but support in return whether you're on the platform or not. Though I have shared your artwork, you've yet to share an episode of the podcast, and I've never asked because, like you said, everyone is selective of who they support. Because I'm about uplifting as well, and the ladies are about uplifting as well, we will always win and hope the same for you. Thanks.
Ooh, y'all should have seen how aggressive she just read this. Like it took her way back.
I wanted her to feel each word.
and every
Feel
time
every
she
bit of that.
when she was reading that, she felt
Neck was rolling.
yes.
Oh, yeah. The neck was rolling.
Hand was on rest.
Yeah.
You know, the little
It was,
auntie
oh,
pose.
I even said her
Like,
name.
I got it.
Oh, my God. I have to go back and edit that out. Oh, my God.
Nah, keep
No,
it
you're
in there.
good. Keep it in there. Throw it on the table. Tell them what they
She don't listen to our podcast anyway.
Lena said,
Right, she'll never
I
hear.
want all
Support us
the
nowhere.
smoke. No.
I
holds barred.
You know, I always say on the podcast, give me the smoke. Y'all hear it.
Asia be like, hit us up in our DMs.
Hit me up. I don't
yeah.
care.
Our email is also on our page.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know it's there. People know
If
it.
you really have the
Melanin
energy,
Voices
you know, we have
1@gmail.com.
personal.
And give me the smoke. Like Trick, like, she not really thinking about how much energy goes into it. The only reason why, like, we send out our rules
Yeah.
and we send out questions that they might need extra time to think about beforehand.
Thank you. And a form to sign to make sure we're able to release it to the public, like all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. But this Trick wasn't even thinking.
You didn't even know the name of our podcast. You just knew it was a podcast. You just gonna go on anybody's podcast. You don't even know what we talk about. We could be talking about anything.
But I mean, that kind of happens when we're out and people ask to be on our podcast instantly. Like
Yeah.
sometimes.
That irritates me.
And
Yeah,
it just be
same.
like,
Come
you
on
should
now.
listen to episodes.
Yeah,
Tell us how
no,
you
just
feel.
so you know
Just to
if
make
it-
sure you
If it
think you're
meshes
in it.
well, yeah.
People know that we have a podcast, yet a lot of people some people that have come on our podcast don't listen to our podcast. And we have tried to come up with a solution to, okay, well, if you want to be on the podcast, then you just show us some love before you can be on the podcast. Show us that you really want to be on the podcast.
Oh, wow. We're gonna talk about
Reblog us. Repost us. Talk about us. Record. You listen to our podcast and put it on your story. Like, we have a lot of support in the community
We do.
for our podcast. I'm not going to say we don't have any support.
Yeah, no.
But we have people that want to come on our podcast so they know that people listen to our podcast.
Yeah, for their benefit
And-
only.
Yeah, solely.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's not fair.
It's not.
Like, you want us
Because we
to-
support you.
Yeah. We support people all the time. We go to all the events. We
Yeah.
ask them, "Oh, you want to be on our podcast?" We're big fans. I talk about all the time, like how we're fans of other people's stuff, and we would love to be on the podcast, but we would also like for people to show us some support too. And we hope that y'all niggas come out to our art show August
Again.
31st,
We're at,
By the way,
3000 Finkel, Detroit, Michigan.
and it's a good area of Finkel.
Yes, and at
the block
Andy.
is good.
Yeah, the block.
The block is straight.
The block. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just had to put it out there again. I just had to.
No,
I have
shameless
nothing to-
plug.
Yeah.
So do you guys have issues with booking studio time where you guys record, or what is the run-ins that you guys
Oh,
normally
we've
have
been through
with
so many changes. Engineer wise, we've been through a lot. So we just left them in a studio. We used to record at a studio local to us, and at the beginning of our contract, it was a very like bad, like as far as like the disrespect was there, and like it was just not good. Just because we were the only women in the the studio space, and it was just really hard to like try to fight for respect because you come in, and there would just be people like just smoking, drinking, cool, whatever, but like we're trying to record and you're acting as though like you getting into the studio to record us is a problem for you. Or
and you just coming in the room while we recording.
They coming in and out the room while we imagine dudes like coming in and out the room while you're recording your podcast, just slamming the door, grabbing their phone charger, and we're just recording with our guests. Like, wow, this is crazy. That's what we went through for like the first like 3 or 4 months of recording. Towards the end, it got better, but at that point, we were kind of like mentally gone, which is great because we have a friend of ours who has like a recording studio at his home. He allows us to record there now. It's only been an episode thus far, so we'll see where it goes, but it's been good.
That's good.
So, but yeah, the beginning of our podcast history has been pretty sketchy.
And we've also gotten dumped by an engineer,
No,
too.
why do you keep saying that?
Because I'm very hurt about it.
Girl,
I know you're hurt.
It's been a year. It's been a year, you guys.
Hey, it was a
year.
heartbreak. Y'all had a
No, it was
connection
not.
to-
I wasn't heartbroken by it at all. I didn't
Gyra,
care.
you can leave us if you want to. Leave us and see what happens.
That's funny. Your engineer's name started with the J who left us.
See how she be name dropping? Like, I didn't even say the young man's name.
I didn't say his name either. I said start with the J. There's 1,000 J names.
I mean, but if they listen back, they could just tell who
they don't listen to our podcast anymore.
Okay.
You said they dumped us, so they probably don't give a fuck.
No, not him. Other people.
Other people.
Oh.
She doesn't care.
Y'all announced
I
y'all.
care.
We already name drop. Like, where do we go from here?
Put it on the table and see what happens.
Fuck. Like,
it
where
on
do
the
we go
table.
from here?
Who
Gyra,
cares?
hopefully, please edit that out. The name, you know.
He don't be editing stuff out like that. He don't.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna hold me?
No, I'm not gonna hold you. It's
Okay.
gonna be on there.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna actually give him a note to edit that name that y'all dropped earlier.
Thank you, friend.
If y'all need to, I'll
Thank
give
you,
him
friend.
a
I
note.
appreciate you, Aaron.
Remember, that name don't exist. Asia be waiting. She be like, I'm gonna bring up the
She's
name.
like, I
again.
want all the smoke, so what the fuck? She gonna hit us up? What's up? You know
What they gonna do? Come to Detroit?
Yeah.
She be like,
They're
what they gonna do?
gonna be shit out of luck at that point.
Get niggas on top of niggas on this.
Asia was like,
They're
don't
gonna pull up
forget.
at our show.
Asia
trying
was
to
like,
start some
don't
mess.
forget, Detroit was murder capital for a minute. Just because we just got surveyed.
It really was until gentrification took over.
That and Flint. Get them.
Oh, my
Them
God.
Sag Nasties was on there too. What you talking about? We had 3 Sag
We-
Nasties.
True.
Saginaw,
We had Flint.
Yeah.
Detroit, we had Michigan just locked.
It was for a couple. Yeah, it
We
was for
ain't
a few
called
years.
the murder mitten for nothing.
We're not trying to promote violence. We are just saying the facts. It wasn't murder capital. It's just is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just
At one point in our lives.
it's
But
fine now.
engineer leaving, that was a
It hurt
problem.
Eunice's heart. It really hurt her
It
to her
really
core.
did, because I just hate when people just leave and don't give you an explanation. Like,
Did he at least put in 2-week notice?
no.
Nah, he
Going
texted us like,
forward,
he texted
I'm
us
good,
like,
love, enjoy.
So
He broke up with y'all through text?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch made.
he was
You
all
got
like,
the-
yeah. So I don't think this
you
is
got the
gonna really
receipts
go
for that
further.
one?
Right before,
I?
I mean, but it's, I mean,
if you
but it was good because we were literally about to sign a contract with him. Like,
3 years.
we were about to sign a 3-year contract with him.
I wasn't, but he offered that. He did
Yeah,
offer. Yeah,
I mean, we were
thinking not
in
to.
discussion about it, but we were, thinking about signing a contract with him. And the next time we met, he was like, "Oh, well, we were supposed to go."
She
Got the
waited.
receipt. He
Go
said,
ahead,
"Hey
girl.
guys, I had a discussion with it's another podcast
Yeah. Redacted
bloop, bloop.
name.
Redacted.
team the other day. We realized there's still a lot of work we need to do to get the podcast where we want it, and I don't think it's a good time to expand. I really like what you guys are doing because he did reach out to me to, anyways, and I hope we can work together in the future where the network is
Bitch,
established and I can dedicate enough time to do the show. I'm still here if you guys have questions
And then he unfollowed all of us from Instagram.
and Twitter.
Oh, so this was personal.
Yeah, I definitely feel like
It
that.
had to be personal because
I
like
didn't take it
the point of
away.
unfollowing?
If
You
it
didn't take it away when he after
but
he
if it was
unfollowed
just
us?
a business,
Nah.
like, all right, so I can't
Right. Then
dedicate
it's like
this
fine.
time. That's fine. But like unfollowing y'all,
He's one of those people that's like, I gotta have more followers than I follow.
that I'm following.
Yeah, because he would have he followed like 60 people. We were some of those 60s, and then he had like 700 followers. So he just had to like just drop the count.
You said 60 to 700.
Yeah, it was a big. he followed 60, and then he had like 700 or so followers.
I thought you. I
So
got
he
it
was like,
backwards.
I just want to make sure that I don't follow people.
Yeah, I don't
He's one of those
know.
people.
I just feel like he didn't want to see us on his timeline anymore. He didn't want to fuck with us in any capacity. So there's
So
that.
we've been
He
through a
just don't
lot.
want to see how
I don't know
how
what.
great y'all are, and,
mean-
and all the success that y'all will be having.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's probably what it was. And you know what? That's cool.
It's all right. Y'all amazing without him.
I mean,
All right.
true. This is
I
definitely.
mean,
true.
these are facts, but it's okay. It's Fendi facts.
Yes, Fendi facts.
What's you said, Fendi?
Yeah, which means it's very high. It's a high fact. It's because it's high.
Is that like Denver slang?
It's a
I've never heard it before.
when you not listen to Nicki Minaj? She says it all the time.
Okay.
I'm not a
um,
Nicki fan.
Same. I'm sorry. We.
Well, it's in her song, so I just can't escape it. Do you not listen to? Do you not have you heard the new Megatron? Okay.
No, I don't really. Listen.
No, we are terrible. We really don't listen. To
I love music, but
You haven't listened to Nicki because she
No.
It's just not my.
cup of tea.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
let's
not
go with
my-
cup of tea.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah.
What would you want to go with?
No. We're gonna go with cup of tea
Because it's the rest terminology.
I don't like.
that's correct.
I don't like her voice.
I can't.
I don't like her
stand
voice.
you. Really can't.
I really just dislike her voice. I don't like the little different. She sounds like she's got some demons sometimes.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
Ooh, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't have an opinion because I literally have not listened.
You haven't
to
heard the song, so it's,
no,
to
but
anything.
her voice just gets. It just sounds creepy.
Anything since like her.
I
earlier
was
stuff.
like, I know you
Like,
heard
not-
Itty Bitty Piggy.
I'm not gonna say period.
I was like Itty Bitty Piggy. That was everybody
No,
listened to that in high school.
I've listened to some things
No,
that
what
she
is
was
that?
featured on. I just can't
Itty
listen
Bitty
to.
Piggy in the market. Tell him.
You've never heard that song before?
Okay, no.
Assalamu alaikum. I put him in the collar. Assalamu
No,
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I'm
I've
so
never
sorry.
Heard that.
Wow.
Never heard that.
We might get a copyright. Never mind. But I'll show you later.
It's fine. We've played music.
I
Only
know,
15
but
only 15 seconds.
yeah. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all keep talking.
No, but Nicki, she's just. I don't like her voice. Like I have to like. I've said this about anybody. This is why I don't like Eminem. I don't like his voice. You know, It's not that he's white rapper. It's just the fact that I don't like his voice. It don't have enough swag for me. It just don't.
And I don't
work
hear
for-
her eardrums the right way.
It sounds.
It doesn't resonate
sounds,
with you.
It's like I don't want to listen to it. It's like
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, because some people like Eminem and some people.
we've had a whole discussion. It was actually on the Slappy Holidays episodes where we talked about
Slappy.
our disdain for
We should have
Eminem.
sung it like that. We should have sung
Yeah.
the intro differently. We should have sung an intro.
Have y'all listened to that episode?
No, I haven't heard it.
Me
I do
neither.
apologize.
No, that's fine. That was
That's-
back in December.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, and
hilarious.
y'all episodes be long.
I've been
So-
listening to
Oh yeah, boy.
I've been listening through the shows.
Okay, but we can move it along.
Yeah, let's go ahead. 'Cause I'm like,
move
dang,
along.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
a
gotta tell
fave.
her.
A fave episode. Asia, what is one of your faves?
One of my favorites is bitch better have my money. You know, hashtag B B H M M.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
bitch
you
better
go.
have my money. Hashtag
Forever in Ink.
yeah, forever in yeah. There we go. Forever in ink.
Because it
That's
was a tie to
Yeah.
both of them.
we used to do 2 artists at a time, and then like we wanted artists to meet each other.
Aw.
But sometimes like we had one time,
But sometimes
where
it was hard for like conversations.
conversations, and sometimes one time we've had one where we could clearly tell that they didn't really get along.
It was a hidden beef that we weren't aware of.
Yeah, I didn't know.
What
shit.
happened?
No, nothing happened on the episode,
Right,
but
but
you could
just
tell
the
like the
energy.
conversation and the energy was like,
Oh God, that's so uncomfortable.
awkward
but
as fuck.
we had some good episodes out
Yeah.
of 2 artists coming together because they're like, oh, you do this. Oh, I do this.
I
And
love
then
that.
That's good.
then,
Y'all
like-
did that.
Yeah, it was like they got to know each other. They liked each other's stuff. They wanted to work with each other afterwards. They became aware
love
of
that.
like of each other, and it was really cool. It was beautiful. But then you also gotta get them hidden beefs.
because you know Detroit art scene is kind of small.
It's very small.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
small.
And you could be like, man, I fucked his bitch and then I ain't
Oh, I
tell
thought he
nobody.
like drew over his graffiti or something like
Oh,
that.
it could be
have
that.
been. They were both graffiti artists, so
Oh,
Oh.
wow. How did you know that?
I'm
shit.
psychic.
Oh,
Nigga.
damn. You got to cut out too
I'm
much
fucking
shit.
psychic.
You ain't gotta cut it out, Gyra. I ain't worried about it.
Oh,
It's
so you.
whatever. I don't
It is
care.
what it is.
Yeah, I said it. I own it. Like my mama always told me, you can't really apologize because you said it and you knew what you meant by
Don't
it.
y'all think about
Amen.
Waterboy when she said my mama?
I
What
did.
my mama
I
said.
didn't.
Y'all
I
should
did.
have. I honestly thought of Waterboy. That's what I think of.
Yeah, so
But
like
my mama said.
I think that's a good way to put things.
there's been times where like my mom put her whole foot in the mouth all the way in there,
This
and
has
she'd be
nothing
like,
to do with the favorite
"Well,
episode.
I said it," and
My
whatever.
bad.
Okay, what made that your favorite episode?
Oh, I just really like the conversations, and I wasn't expecting it to be. I didn't want to wish. I don't wish that any of my episodes are trash, but I really got a lot out of the conversation that we had. And then Problematic Black Hottie, shout out to her. I love her. She's a little small black DJ out here. I'm saying small as in her height. Her stature is really small, but she's like huge DJ. She's huge DJ, and she's so cute.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Nah.
Okay.
But she's great. And then we had great
I
tattoo
don't mind.
artists, and then they just meshed really well with each other, and it was just like
Her
a
and
great
Sam?
energy. Yeah, Sam,
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam. He called himself Uncle Sam.
That's cute.
Now it's Sam Basquiat.
Yeah, something about that.
Yeah,
Aw.
but yeah.
Why is everything so cute to us? That's crazy.
I know.
That's so cute.
That's so cute. That's so great. That's so great. Oh my God.
What was your favorite episode, Aaron? Real quick.
Favorite.
You got a favorite?
I mean, I'm just gonna go with the funniest episode in our whole thing was
Never
Benjamin.
gonna let this go.
That was the funniest episode. Benjamin Earl Turner. We had an episode with him, and that was like, I believe that was like comedy
'Cause I was
shops.
giving
Like
him the
it was
smoke.
like perfect timing, perfect comedic timing with like the show and the interactions because we had a slight hit and beef with him.
I did.
and
Aaron didn't
then,
care.
man, I'm indifferent. It's just like it is what it is.
Yeah.
And it
I
was
just-
just like everything was funny. Everything was funny. We was on that was our first time having wine
Yeah.
because we had an episode right before him because we used to do 2 episodes a day.
Crazy.
So
I know.
y'all
Y'all told me that. I was
y'all
like,
see
that's
how long our
insane.
episodes are? Just imagine
Y'all
us doing
fucking
that
crazy.
twice.
Crazy.
So we'd be at the studio
5 hours.
yeah. It's a
5 to
job.
6.
Yeah.
5 to 6 hours at the studio.
And then the people wanna stay
They never
afterwards.
want to leave.
They're like, oh my gosh, I love talking with y'all. We just want to
But
stay.
we
You're like, I got at 3 o'clock. Like, I gotta. Damn.
I mean, we enjoy it. We just like
Yeah.
just talking. But that episode was hilarious. What about you guys? A favorite episode?
I don't have a favorite episode. I just like the episodes where I can learn something from someone.
Yes.
Or like make a lifetime connection. There is I'm so corny. There's this girl who
I
I
feel so bad about myself.
why?
Just like, oh yeah, just these lifetime connections.
We all like, yeah, so
beautiful
I
stuff.
like that.
Why?
I'd be feeling bad because I don't even think about it that way.
It's okay. I wasn't going to say that either, so it's fine. Go ahead, friend.
Lifetime connections. Don't
Okay,
listen to us.
Connections. There was this girl that, go ahead.
There was this girl that I met in the bathroom at a concert, and I feel like those are like the best like connections when you're drinking and you're like meet random people and y'all have conversations. So I invited her on the show, and then I got into this yoga group where I met this other guest that we're gonna have on soon, and it's just like I love making authentic connections with people because I'm not one of those people who like force interactions with people. I just can't do it. I'm terrible at it. It'll be awkward. It's trash. So I really like when I can like authentically connect with someone, and so those are the episodes that I enjoy.
That sounds like me, and that's why she does all the networking.
That's
'Cause I'd be
literally
like-
our dynamic.
I'd be
Literally our
like,
dynamic.
I
I
do it
can't-
because I have to. I
This-
don't
I
like it.
literally hate it, but I have to like push
awful.
myself out there because I don't do it. She's never gonna do it.
I
So
was
we'll
a
just be sitting
hermit.
there like,
I didn't have any friends before. I stayed in the house. I didn't go out anywhere. I didn't do nothing. And then this podcast came along. Now I got to be exposed to all these people.
Yeah.
Got to talk to people all the time. Going out all the time on the weekends.
Trigger.
Because I literally
Triggered.
had that Diddy moment with that guy from Detroit who was also from Detroit. The
Look.
guy with
Yeah.
the head tilt and just stare. So who's talking to these people? We gotta network.
Yep.
And it's always.
I feel like sometimes I feel like Aaron is my pimp, and I'm just like I'm going out to do the work.
And then this be me at the bar. Sorry.
Aaron is definitely the pimp.
I'd be like, did you talk to them?
Yeah.
Did you get that? Did you make that? Did you make them follow us?
You made that connection.
Oh,
Did you tell
and then
them
this
to
would be
listen
me?
to this?
Wait, look, she'll go to an event without me, and then I get like a message that somebody follows. I was like, there you go. She out there networking.
Yeah.
Doing her job.
Doing her job.
Doing what she do best.
I only do it every now and then when like she's not there. Sometimes I'd be like, yo, I got a podcast. It's about artists. You do art. Okay, follow our page.
Right.
And then I keep it simple. But it would be after, like, it would be a genuine conversation.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on. And then it'd be like,
I guess
Right.
I have a podcast that you
I
can
just
kind of
be-
listen to if you want to.
Or sometimes somebody would be listening. It depends on who I'm out with. They'd be listening and be like, don't you got a podcast, Aaron? It's like
I
they
just
do the
love
they
those
do the
moments,
job.
though. I'm
too.
not even gonna lie.
Me
When people
too.
are like, don't you have a podcast? Yes.
Thank you for.
I do.
I actually do. Let me go to put this in your phone. What you got? And you
I
put it in
just-
their phone.
I just make people feel uncomfortable before
I
I can.
I might have to use that strategy.
So like I go up to people, I'm like, "You listen to podcasts?" And I just start off with that. Like
She has.
I literally just make people feel uncomfortable so that I don't feel uncomfortable, and then once we both feel like when you can tell that they're uncomfortable, then I feel like okay, now I can expand upon this conversation. And
I
then
need to use that.
it's
See
easier.
how that works out.
It's easier because like you feel uncomfortable going up to a complete stranger. but
Absolutely.
if you make them feel
Absolutely.
uncomfortable before you do, then you can get the business.
It evens
done.
out.
Yeah. Try
You got
it.
the upper hand at that point. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Because
Wow.
now, like, both of y'all.
It's like the bully tactic.
Yeah, so, like,
Why just say yes to me?
yeah. I mean, just saying.
It works. Shit.
Yeah.
I also
Hello?
love our collaborations, and I love when men come on the show too.
She likes when men come on the show for sure. Because I guess it
We've
like
had a lot of men on our
balances
show.
out.
Yeah.
Balance, I mean, we
We have
we have a limited amount of men, so our next guest will. The next after the next guest will be men. So,
I feel like we've had more men on the show than women.
We have.
oh wow, we haven't. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's just that
I think it's just our personalities. People look at us just as niggas. When I say niggas, I'm referring to, like, men.
But this is my thing.
We do
Because
give off a
I
little masculine energy.
don't want to
sometimes.
have a guy on the show that like is trying to like be on the show simply to like
Get at females?
get at me or Yuna. Like,
Yeah.
I want you to literally be there
Girl.
for.
Don't go in and think about
I want you
that
to
way.
be on. But this is the thing. It's
Oh, yeah,
happened before. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like you've reached out to solely just get. Like I'm like I don't know where your angle is.
I guess it's different with Aaron and I because our platform is for them to basically get what they want to get out, you know?
Yeah.
It's real different. So I don't know. I guess it's like they're there because they want to get off on other people. It's not like they're there because they're trying to spit game at us. It's just because they're there because they want to promote themselves for free.
Yeah, that's
that too.
that.
It's a big difference.
I mean, it's a give and take at that point because you're kind of like promoting.
I feel like people have reached out to us like, I have something coming out soon, and I want to get on your show to promote that.
We used to tell people, now that our episodes are a little more like up to date for when we record, we used to tell people, it's not coming out for like 2 months because we do back-to-back episodes.
Yeah, now we don't do that anymore.
We don't
Thank
do that
God.
anymore.
But yeah,
because we
still.
wanted the content to be, more
fresh.
relevant.
Yeah.
So if we did have an artist and they had something coming up.
You're like, hey, probably not the podcast for you.
yeah.
Not at this time, unless you want to like come back and talk about the reaction to the
Yeah.
song. But right now, before I don't know how that's gonna work out. No, my favorites are like, you said we can learn something, but we can teach somebody something. Like when our guests are able to come on and like teach them a new way of doing things. Like as far as like the yoga thing, she was
Or
like
the
some people-
cooking, right? Cooking with
See,
Cooking with you,
I
exactly.
use it for myself, but
Oh.
yeah, the guests can also learn something.
I feel like
from,
exactly. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah,
when
the
I listen to
guests,
podcasts, I
yes.
like to learn something from
not
people.
the guests, the listeners. Yes.
Yeah, so I like when they are able to teach them something. Why do I have this pen in my hand? It's fine. I'll place it down here.
I don't know.
So I like when they're able to teach them something. Like as far as like what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Yes, as far as like, Sarah Naomi, the one you met in the bathroom, the yogi, how she came on and she's able to tell us like, hey, like there's a different way of doing yoga. You don't always have to be in this setting to
Yeah.
do yoga. And then with Herman, that Elevate episode, my favorite, one of my favorites, she came on and basically like kind of show people a new way of like thinking about opening up a boutique. Cause when you first think of like Denver, you're not thinking of like oh, this is
Fashion.
This is the fashion district. Let me open up a
Because it
store.
ain't. Trust me.
I don't know what I think about when I think about different.
But
It
you
ain't
don't.
fashion.
You don't think fashion though? Do you,
You
think
probably
fashion?
mountains, snow, cold weather.
And basketball.
Do you think fashion?
Back when I used to watch.
Right.
Yeah, basketball.
So
Yeah, Denver Nuggets.
for her to come
Really?
out there,
I used to be
no.
a Nuggets fan. Back
Wow,
in the
that's
Oh
crazy.
my god! Because Melo was on the team.
Mellow. And then
Mellow.
you had Mr. Big Shot up on there.
Yeah.
Chauncey.
I don't
Yes,
know what the
Chauncey.
fuck y'all talking about.
J.I.
You don't know Carmelo Anthony?
I mean, yeah,
You don't
but
know
or
that's
Chauncey
it.
Billups?
You don't know who Mr. Big Shot is?
No.
That's
Chauncey.
crazy.
He won the last championship for the Pistons.
But he
That's
won
crazy.
A couple championships.
Right? She's like,
Well,
you
they only got one in 04.
That wasn't their only championship.
I said, I'm talking about the
Oh,
last.
the last?
I
That
said,
was
you didn't
like-
listen. I said
Wait.
the last championship for the
shit.
Pistons that they won was because you know
Okay,
he
that was
on
our
there.
last one. Yes.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I was like, you're right. Okay.
Okay, you're right. Relax. Relax, Linda.
She's like, what
Damn.
Hit you hard in the chest.
Try to come at me like I don't know basketball.
She opened up a salon. I mean, a boutique, and it's like you don't think of that, but she literally moved from California to go to Denver to do that. And you
Oh,
don't,
that's crazy.
You don't
I
think
know.
to do that, but she was like, well,
Denver ain't got it.
Denver doesn't have it. Like, so why not open it somewhere where they don't have it? And
Yeah.
she's
There's
been
no
getting
competition.
Basically.
basically, like literally. So she did that, and she's been getting great sales because she literally is the only boutique like that. We don't have boutiques like that that sell like urban clothing and stuff. Did I hit something?
Bless
no,
you.
I just have a question.
Oh, I thought you were about to
Oh,
sneeze.
No. It did.
I was
look
like,
a
bitch, can you
so,
stop?
since y'all said it's not a big black community out there, y'all got like how many beauty supply stores y'all have?
We have so we have predominantly black areas, but as we know, it's been gentrified. So
Oh,
take that
Oh,
as how you would take it.
okay.
But we have a couple beauty supply stores. We have some, but
Not a lot. I'm just used.
they're
to being
usually owned by
saturated.
Asians, as we know.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
like maybe 3 or 4 black owned beauty supply stores, which is hard
I
to
just
come
didn't know
by.
if there were any because I've been to places where I didn't find any.
Oh no,
Where'd you
you'll
find
find.
like Sally's or something? Sally's?
We'll find.
Was there Sally's there?
I mean, yeah, but you know they don't have.
They're
the
not
stuff that-
really
They
the
don't have the
same.
stuff that you need.
Right now.
They don't have.
Well, we
all-
got them, but
all
they're
the
like
weave.
owned by Asians. Unless you go to like a certain place, it won't be black owned.
Yeah.
But we got them.
I just didn't know like if there was like
the outskirts
Sally's
of-
is trash. They don't have the stuff that black folks need.
I mean, they might have it, but it may be like $20 for just.
No. You know
They got
you
a
go-
couple. They
If you
got,
want some Carol's daughter
some of
or
the Sally's got
As-I-Am
stuff,
or
but they products
just-
for natural hair is just
hella
I'm
expensive.
talking about like I ain't been in no Sally's. They got a whole wall full of just hair.
Oh,
No,
no.
that's
oh
correct.
no, not
No, we
hair.
didn't say that.
Oh, no, there's no...
We said hair
products.
products. We said
No.
products.
Because when,
No
I,
hair.
when I think of black beauty supplies, I'm
Oh.
thinking of everything.
You thinking of
Gotcha,
wigs, hair
gotcha.
pieces,
Oh,
buns?
yeah.
all
The
that.
most
Get it out.
Braiding hair, yappy
Oh,
hair.
when I say that.
Cankalons.
The most Sally's got is a little bit of Milky Way.
Right. They can get you some clippings.
Do
for
they?
real.
Is there?
They do.
I see
They
that.
do
I
have
see
it.
They
you know?
have Milky Way.
They have
What?
it. I'm gonna show you.
Oh,
Over there,
wow.
over there,
That's
the
crazy.
patio, Yeah, they have a.
You know, you
Oh,
got
wow.
little tracks. They got.
They got a little. I'm telling you, they got some
tracks.
clip-ins too. They got clip-ins.
Yeah.
If you're really a clip-in kind of
Not
girl.
clip-ins, no.
I used to do that in
No.
high school.
No.
I did clip-ins. Whatever. It worked. It was fine. No big deal. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you ready to rap for us?
Yeah, I'm really
Okay.
nervous.
Oh my god.
All right,
don't be.
she's gonna do our first game. And what was her first game, Asia? Well, here on the Unicorns Are Real podcast for the Melanin Voices
Yeah.
Audience. Let us
audience,
know.
Yes.
we do games.
Yes.
Yes,
And
I'm so
Asia.
happy
Games
for it.
on
I'm
deck.
kind of nervous, but go ahead.
Games on deck.
Yeah.
And Asia's about to do
Games on
our
deck,
first game.
Patron on ice.
Hey.
You could pop... Okay, go ahead.
You
You
know,
can have
I'm really
lyrics
nervous
on
about
high.
this because it's not just our listeners that will be hearing this and they'll be like, what the fuck
It's
is she
okay. They're
talking
gonna
about?
love you guys. They're gonna love you guys.
Yeah, I know they will.
So the first game is called Guess That Nigga.
Oh lord.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, you guys. Have itty bitty picky they pulled up. They like, bitch, we off that. Hold on.
Wait.
No,
No, we can have Dara insert a little 15 seconds of it.
Y'all never
I'm
heard
trying
that
to hear
song
it.
before?
Nah.
That's crazy.
When you was in New York, you was fucking the Yankee. I was
Uh-uh.
up in the pink. I was fucking the Frankie.
I don't listen to a lot of Nicki.
It was back in the day, like when she
That was like
first came, like
2000,
I probably
this is like
okay,
her
so
No,
like
not
mixtapes.
my
maybe like
one of my
9,
close friends
10.
that I used to
Oh,
be friends
damn.
with used to be
Oh,
friends
stop
with. He
it, no.
loved He loved Nicki. He would listen to all like Nicki and Big
Okay, I'm not
Sean.
a stan. I'm not a stan.
My friend
before they
Linnell
came
is a
out.
barb.
I'm definitely not a barb.
Like my friend Linnell,
Oh, he got all the perfumes.
He
I
got
didn't even know
all
they had perfumes.
the perfume collection.
I'm
He
not-
got each bottle
I
that
can't do it. No,
has come out.
absolutely not.
Oh,
Okay, so
Barb.
I mean,
Let's
it
get
smells
back-
good, I guess.
let's get back to the game.
Yeah.
So I don't get nervous and like chicken out.
All right, go ahead.
Whew, I'm smiling too much. Like, I'm like low key extremely nervous.
Your
for
pit
this.
sweating.
They were.
Mine are.
Oh wait.
I'm like, wait, why they sweating?
Okay.
Fuck what y'all talking about? Shit, it's hot.
Whew.
I
Okay.
was
so
just
yeah.
talking about from nervousness. She put a
ahead.
cup out there.
Oh, we didn't tell them what the game is about, Aaron.
Yes.
Aaron, they don't know what it's about. Tell them.
Guess that nigga?
Yeah.
Okay, Asia will come up with a rhyme scheme to describe a person. You guys have to guess the person. If you do not guess it, then you will have your nigga card revoked.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
wait. Nuh-uh.
If you ever had your black card revoked,
I have
this
not,
is a,
not in
this
the
is a way
game.
to have your black card revoked in the game.
Please. Oh yeah, as well. Please
stress?
guess after the whole thing is done. Because I want to. Because we've had some people guess wrong in between, so you don't want to guess wrong. Listen to the whole thing first. Oh shit, my lip done touched the mic again. Damn it.
Oh, bump.
I had to be you, Asia.
And this is actually like it's a different one. I actually did kind of like a parody thing, so it's probably a little bit easier for y'all. Because I mean, it's got the same kind of melody and whatnot.
Okay.
Don't be scared. You'll get it.
You'll get it.
Okay.
You'll get it.
okay.
It's
These
real.
got to be
We got to do it together.
black people that we would all know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are.
All right.
He started in the chair getting stares.
Oh, Drake.
Don't let the nigga listen to the rules.
Dang, she said, wait. You don't listen.
It's low key funny.
I thought the quicker you get it, then the quicker you like go to the next one, and then we gotta like.
It's a whole rhyme scheme. It's a rhyme scheme. It can be a poem. It's a parody.
That's
It's a
right.
joke. I damn near came up with like
Oh wait, no.
3 verses.
I'm sorry, friend. Go ahead.
She had 16 bars and you stopped her at the
I
first
hella
bar.
did. Not at the half mark too. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
Okay.
sorry. After they are fed up with me, y'all. No. We would never. Sorry. I just
No.
pushed the
It would make me feel a lot better.
No.
You want me to do it now?
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta finish it.
Can't even start.
Go ahead.
No. You know
You were
what?
just so excited. And I just have to appreciate how excited she
Go-
was.
I was so excited.
Go to the
I was so excited.
go to the Google Doc for guess that nigga.
Nigga, it's on the screen.
Oh.
Don't do her like that.
I'm gonna do a
already
different.
No, nigga, you gotta finish the 16 bars you got for
You have to
Drake.
finish it because we have to hear it. You
No.
wrote this.
No, I
You know
did.
she can see the screen, right?
Oh,
Whatever
I can't. I don't have on my glasses, so I actually can't see.
She's
Alright.
blind.
I see words.
Okay. So I'm gonna say a different one because this one's harder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's okay.
I'm gonna wait till you finish.
Yeah.
I
wait.
mean, that was the rule.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow the rules.
Yeah. Follow the rules, fam. Follow the rules.
Oh shit. Here we go.
The baddest unicorn around was with the men with the common sound about connections of roses and boo boo, or screaming F the police to them fools. And Electronica give us that real ish about the hood and some of its bull ish. But she was the true realist, telling niggas to come and get they even flipped that crying niggas track about hotlines, making it sound more black, or telling the ladies how to not break their backs. Would you want me to say it again?
Y'all got
Erica
it.
Badu.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was
She
like,
got
wait, okay,
Did you see the screen?
No, I really can't.
She
see that,
literally.
I promise.
Okay. How did you
trying to-
guess
trying to
Erica
tell you.
Badu?
Because you said, what was it that you can you?
The first like.
Okay.
snippet was-
The baddest unicorn around was with men without a common sound.
You said common one, and then when remember earlier
She
in
did
the
a-
episode, she said something about unicorns, and you were like Erica Badu.
Yeah.
And
Because you know,
But that wasn't it. But
that's
that was,
how I got it.
Okay. About connections of roses and boo boo.
then Andre 3000.
Yep.
I'm in Andre 3000.
that wasn't it either.
Or screaming
those
F
was
the
her
police to
men's-
them fools.
DLC.
And Electronica giving us that real ish.
J Electronica.
about the hood and some of its bullish, because he had a song talking about bullshit going and whatever. But she was a true realist, telling niggas to come and get they
That's how I got it. That's how I got it.
and even flip that crying niggas track about hotlines.
All right, yep, that's that.
Hello. She
Hey,
did a whole
hello,
mix.
hello.
Remember the whole
The
mixtape.
whole
Hello.
mixtape. Making it sound more black or telling the ladies
I
how
can
to
make you
not
put your phone down.
how not to break their backs.
I can make.
And that's Bag Lady.
Bag lady,
Show back.
dragging all in bags like that. That's my sound.
Yes, there we go.
Guess nobody ever told you.
And that was
Hey.
Guess That Nigga.
Nigga.
We'll have to drop the next one. I'll say the rap for the other one
Thank you.
later. after the
You don't wanna say it
that's
now?
crazy. That's what
No.
I'm saying. Like, just
I don't want to say it now.
Please.
I don't want to say it now.
was I right?
No, because I mean, we might have another game.
Yeah. We might have another game.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But I don't know if y'all want to go to another game or do one of y'all segments.
I was gonna do something else. I'm gonna say who said that about us. Y'all
Okay.
guess who
Yeah.
said it.
Who said that ish?
Or who did that, or who
We're talking
is
about their
this?
segment.
Us. Who are out of us two?
Yeah.
Which one of us, either me
Which
or
one of
Yuna,
y'all?
is a free relationship type of gal, or who's modern monogamous?
When it's the free relationship, you're the modern monogamous.
That's
Yep.
crazy, dog.
Yep. Y'all said it
And the podcast.
multiple times.
I know, but still, okay.
I'm the modern
There was an
monogamous.
episode.
Oh, me too.
There was an episode
Are you
where
free
you
relationship?
cried.
Oh.
No, she's
I'm always
modern.
crying, girl.
I think Asia, if she ever takes the quiz, she'd be traditional.
Like Devin.
Yeah, like the.
Wow, you would? You think you would?
I think she'd definitely be a traditional.
Perhaps.
Like ride or die?
Um.
That's how I interpret it. But
No.
Probably
no,
not exactly this right
So if-
terminology.
But
no,
like
no, I'm-
traditional rules and
traditional
relationships.
values and kind of like structure in a relationship
Of dating.
I think so.
of dating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she would, but
Yeah.
hey, she might switch it up on
She
us.
might.
You know, I've never been in a relationship, so I can't even say.
Oh, shut up.
I'm not lying.
And
And look-
silence fills
yeah.
the room.
They're looking at me like, what the fuck?
I mean, that doesn't
No,
surprise me.
I'm just like inquisitive to know more.
People look at me as more being, the homie.
The homie.
I was gonna ask you, like, have you been on a date?
That's crazy.
I've been on some
few.
dates. With one person, basically.
Oh,
So you got a situationship? Is that what you're
basically,
saying?
that's what you're trying to tell us in all little words.
I had like, I don't know how many years ago that was, but it was a while ago.
So you haven't dated recently?
Oh,
What? Are you open to it?
I guess, but I mean, people don't. I mean,
But you don't.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I don't know how to. I don't know how to approach that. Like, I really don't.
Make them feel uncomfortable like you do. Networking.
Yeah, so like somebody, I think it was 2 days
saying,
ago,
just put
somebody
your dick
came
down.
in my DM and said that I was the most, they were
Not the juicy titties.
fascinated.
Oh,
Wait,
No.
did we already tell you this story?
You told me like you came into your demon talking about how your boobs was juicy or something.
No. Oh, no. It was a different person.
Okay.
See,
Fake.
you be getting niggas.
So there's more.
You get niggas.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on?
I'm saying she not playing the game.
No, it's. I don't know how I
There's a
feel
no
about
way
when
for
people
that.
slide into my DM. It's just. It was something like the thing that he said was nice, but he was like, "You're the most like beautiful person," blah blah blah. But I just feel like it was just like something that you copy and paste into everybody else's DM.
Gotcha. It wasn't authentic.
No,
It
just
wasn't
didn't-
personal
And then
to you.
I've also had some niggas say, "What's wrong with your left eye?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" And
What's
he's like,
wrong with
"Bec-
you?
And then no,
Who the fuck?
hold on. We was on live.
We was on live.
Shut up. He
Like-
asked on live. Shut up.
Yes, he was like,
Shut
"What's wrong
up.
with your left eye? Because you're looking right."
Do you know I stared? Wait, so we was on live, so our reactions are instant. So like I was like,
"What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, "Aaron, is there something wrong with my left eye?" And you know that on
And then
live,
so-
there's a delay. There's an 18-second delay.
So I started going in on this nigga, and then we got the because you looking right. Because I started going in on the nigga after he said, "Is there something wrong with your left eye?" And I was like, "The fuck you mean? Is there something wrong with her left eye?"
He
Don't be
like,
coming in our
yeah.
eye.
He like, girl, I'm trying to put the Mac down.
No, he literally is like, damn, wait for the message. Read the whole thing.
Right. 'Cause I was like, you're looking
Hold up.
right.
You ain't about to come for my mans. All right,
He's like,
we
no,
don't
I'm
play-
really trying to come for her if you will let me with your cock-fucking ass shit.
He did probably call me a cop.
So he was like, God damn.
That's why he was
Shit,
like, I'm going to
shut
just
up.
DM you. He did was like, I'm going to just DM you.
Ooh, so he DM'd you.
I
He
am
did, but it
fucking
was like I
weak.
can't get back. I can't get by the fact that you came off to me as what's wrong with your left eye.
Wait, I went to his page, then I started reading his Instagram. I was like, entrepreneur and what?
like he
on
looked-
live on the live.
Oh, mother.
Oh,
I don't
my
follow him.
gosh.
I don't follow him. So,
Because
like,
we didn't know who he was.
I don't follow him. And you know, like when you don't follow somebody, they DM you. It's just like,
And I was like,
you
bet.
have to accept it. And I
Right.
still haven't done that. So it's just left. Like he doesn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure he knows that I've looked at it and just didn't accept it. Or I don't know.
No, it doesn't show them seen.
I
if you
know,
don't-
I know, but I'm
He
saying
knows
like
that
he
you-
knows that he's probably like she probably just don't follow me. She just left it,
On the request side.
yeah, no request.
Was he attractive to you?
No.
Hell no.
Oh, well.
No.
I have heard like all of the pickup lines, but that one right there. I was like, wait, is there something wrong with your eye? Like, do you have like cataracts or something like that? But
It should just be a
it was a
should we not
pickup
laugh?
line.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was what's like
I
I
said,
love
you're
that.
looking right.
I love that.
Like I said,
No.
went in.
Would you have? How would you have felt?
I would
though?
have started dying laughing.
I
like,
laugh, but
I
like,
mean, after we got the pickup line, no, he just says there's something wrong with your
And he
what's
just
wrong
let
with
it
your
go.
left
and
eye.
there's a, like
but
you
you
said,
know there's a
delay.
there's
It's
a
a delay.
It's a strong delay on Instagram. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my eye? Is there something in my eye? Is it going to the left? Like
It's over here down bad,
like-
y'all.
I was like, what the fuck is this? And
Nah.
then I don't even know you,
And
and
then
you starting
sometimes
off like,
I'm a pit bull, so I apologize.
Hey, you got to stick
to
up for your friend. I mean, hold no punches.
it was
What's
just
wrong with your
eyes.
left
Like
eye?
me. I'm more of a physical person, so I'd rather hit you than to talk
I
about
don't-
it.
Hey.
I don't pick up.
Oh
I don't pick up
my
on game. I
gosh.
don't like. I don't.
No. Okay, so Asia say she don't date, right? But niggas be approaching her when we out.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, so you say niggas don't approach you, but
So what's going on? So who is this guy that's approaching you?
Nobody.
She literally,
Is it because are
literally
you saying
just
nobody approaches you because the people that you want to approach
maybe
you
the,
don't?
exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Is that
The
what it
people
is?
that
You want to
approach
approach
me.
you, don't approach you.
Aren't
Okay,
the
let me
people
give
that
you an
you want?
example. Men with kids. My mom had me when she was younger. So if you are in my mama's age range, don't come to me.
I mean, that's
Should I
fair.
ask what your mom's age range is?
My mom is 42.
Okay.
So, I ain't trying to mess with nobody that's 36
Absolutely
with
not.
3 kids.
Absolutely not.
Like I've had a lot of people that come to me with kids and that are in my mama's age range.
Mm-hmm.
Evident. I mean, like I don't want somebody that's immature, but I'm not trying to I don't want
You
a
wanna
father.
date someone around your age.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like it's cool. You're 30, but when you can
You're pushing 40.
Yeah, you
And
pushing
I'm
40. You more than 10 years older than me. Like, why are you trying to highlight me? Like, what's your end goal?
That
Like,
kind of
I'm-
makes me weirded out sometimes too.
I just
So,
think those
you're probably
people-
trying to put, you're
yeah.
trying to be controlling or something.
Yeah.
Like, you think you can one up with me because you're an older man and you think you got.
You think I'm dumb and young? That's what it
I
is.
wouldn't want to date a 36 or 37-year-old, and I don't want you to be 10, 12, 13, 14 years older than me.
Yeah, it's
Not
it's,
this point in my
and not at this age. Like, it's different.
Yeah, it'd be
It's-
different. You're like 35 and he's
Yeah.
47. It'd be like, one doesn't matter.
Yeah, like you
it cancels out.
yeah. Once you get past like 33,
That's what's
like,
up,
age
though.
don't. Yeah.
It is what it is.
I was about to sing a song, but
No, don't.
Don't.
We don't do that here. We don't support R. Kelly. None of that
I
bullshit.
didn't do it though.
But you were
We
thinking
were
it.
right. you were-
I thought it.
It's white chicks. You were thinking it, and we saying don't say it.
don't.
All right.
Please don't.
Okay. We don't support.
We
R.
don't
Kelly
support
in this room.
pedophiles.
Okay.
She's like, I didn't say it.
Or any of the
You
music
still,
that this man.
you still
made.
can't help that it automatically comes up in your head.
You could be thinking about. You could also be thinking about what's that group? Pretty Ricky. Didn't they have a song?
How it go?
What's? Oh,
They had a song about-
You gotta tell me
It's
how-
the same song. It's the same song you're gonna sing.
Yeah.
Age ain't nothing but the number.
How does
Yeah,
it go?
but the melody is different.
Age
It's,
ain't nothing but
A number.
It ain't nothing but a number.
It ain't nothing but a number.
You say.
No,
about my age,
Gotcha.
girl. But age ain't nothing but a number. But it really
Don't
is
hit the
more.
same.
It's not. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
He was talking about dating a 12-year-old.
Basically,
Yeah.
in so little words.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Y'all seen that documentary?
Yep.
All of it.
Yep.
Y'all feel the same way about Michael Jackson? she sat back in her seat real quick when I said it. I always ask this. You dehumanize R. Kelly.
I think
and-
it's the same.
yeah,
It's the same.
it's the same.
But she doesn't feel that way.
Why? Anytime I hear a Michael Jackson song now, I turn it off too.
Yeah.
She's dumbfounded with words right now. She has no idea what
I
to say.
don't have the vernacular to kind of explain how I'm feeling currently about Michael Jackson. But
I mean, because they've been saying it for years. It's not like it's new. You know, we said stuff for like for R. Kelly for years as well, but we ignored it.
okay, so
Come on, you got it.
okay,
You got
so
I mean,
the so-
I kind of was hurt, if you want to say. I mean, we ignored it, and then I got vinyls, and I just be like, damn. I stare at them, and I just be like, I mean, I already knew. I already knew.
Would you leave your kids with Michael Jackson?
My
You let them go
I don't know
to.
if I want children, but you know what I will say.
What about your nieces or nephews? You know, or what about your godchildren? You know, like you auntie or
Would I
something
leave
like that.
any children around them?
Yeah. Would you feel comfortable leaving your children for a sleepover in his bed?
So what I will say about MJ, if I were to say anything at all, is
Speaking to the mic.
Yep.
he's very
Can you deny the fact that he's a weirdo?
childlike. I was gonna say very childlike.
So is R. Kelly.
No.
R. Kelly
R.
dropped out
Kelly.
of school. He's not smart. He had his kid.
That ain't childlike. That's dumb.
That's,
But he was still very childlike.
but
He was just nasty. So is it okay to be nasty and behind closed doors and not be nasty in public?
But I don't know because
I'm not arguing in defense of no one.
yeah, absolutely. I don't have.
You gonna send your kids
I'm
to Neverland,
indifferent.
go on the Ferris wheel and all that carousel?
Different about this topic about like Aaron said, I'm not defensive either or.
And you said that you feel like they're the same, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Was that immediately, or is that like after some convincing?
No,
Have
that's
you-
an immediate reaction.
Like, was it after the video, or is it just like you've
I mean-
always felt that he was just nasty?
I always felt that
There's
he
a
was.
video?
I mean, the documentary, you know?
Oh.
Doc-
No, I was saying like because I know R. Kelly has like actual like video. Not to say that that's even conducive to like criminalizing somebody because I hate when people are like, well, do you got it on camera? Because that only makes
Or
it
the
true if it's
evidence.
on camera. You got evidence of it. Like, no, nigga, I wasn't sitting there being raped trying to. Hold on. Let me show you, but I thought that it was a video. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I always thought that he was weird because I mean he's white now.
Yeah.
So you can't convince me that it's a medical reason because I have an uncle that has vitiligo
Yeah.
and he don't look like that.
Yeah.
And none of his kids look black either.
Because
No,
they're not.
they're not. They're not his kids.
So
He ain't donate no type of sperm to that woman.
yeah,
I mean, they're his kids by adoption or raising. Upbringing.
Upbringing, yeah.
I just
But I got you.
You can't tell
'Cause I
me that
remember
somebody is
people
in
did try
foul.
to argue that them was his actual kids, and I'd be like, y'all know he was like why nose black, right? Why nose?
Even
There
though
was
we
a little
come in
speckle
every
of it, at
we come in
least.
every shade, but you gotta have some
A
type
little
of
speckle. A little
there's
speckle.
nothing black about those kids.
yeah. You
nothing.
gotta have something
Nothing.
Where to drop at?
like Maxwell, something. Like where that?
Even in the rare cases that the child does come out with the
Do that.
predominantly white traits, it'll
Yeah.
still be like a
Yeah.
child in the midst that
Exactly,
didn't
because
come
there's a
out
lot.
with the
Because there's a lot of kids that are really like
because
predominantly white.
the gene breakdown is
Yeah.
it's like a just pulling out the hat. It's
right.
whatever.
People
Right.
think my mama's full black, she's half, and then people look at me and like, oh, are you half? They think I'm half, but they think my mama's full black, just light skinned black. We had a conversation about this earlier today, and it's just weird. You know, it's just how the cookie crumbles. Sometimes.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, like genetics
Literally.
are wild for black people.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like wild. Like wow, that's
Be like, oh, you
crazy.
gonna be dark skinned with blue eyes.
Literally.
I know,
I
right?
literally know somebody who's dark skinned with
You're gonna be
blue
dark
eyes.
skinned with blonde hair. How about that?
Yeah.
And literally, you will literally look just like that.
Dark skinned with red hair. How about that?
I know
I
people.
know. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
crazy because I'm just like, our genes are wild, man. We are a spectrum.
Yep.
And then,
Yep.
and then you add in. Never mind. I can't.
I
pronounce
see
it
where
right.
this rabbit hole shit comes from because I'm like,
I'm like,
why
how
did
did
we even?
Where were we?
Yeah.
How did we even?
We were talking
Who
about
said that
relationship.
is? How did
Then we
that
got
happen?
I wanted
to
somebody
your
else
dating,
to call it
and then
up.
we got to
And
the
then I was
live,
like,
and then
here
the
it is.
DM, and then
This
we
is
got
a rabbit
to-
hole. Let's
my
get out
number.
of this.
And then you said agent number.
It was
a
your
number.
fault.
No, she said agent number. That's how we got
No.
there.
It was
Sorry.
initially your
I mean,
fault
it's a
because you
billion
asked
things-
about my dating. You asked about my dating life.
Cause I wanted to.
Dang,
I
we
asked a-
came that
I
far
asked a
down the
question.
rabbit hole.
I said a
God.
question.
Sometimes you fall.
I'm on the next question.
And then
Wow.
I bet you listen to the episodes like, how did they get here?
That was a long time ago that we. Wow.
It was like a 10-minute rabbit hole.
I'm shook.
Wow.
You see how it happens?
This is how drugs affects you.
What?
Some of them.
and this is all off of the Who Said That.
Literally, haven't got to that. Okay.
No, she said one of them, and we guessed correctly.
And I'm like mad because they did, and I was like, "Oh, what about y'all?"
I
And
wanted
you
to
said
say-
me about
I
y'all.
want
Oh
to
yeah, and
rewind
that's how we
here.
got to the dating.
Right? No, we gotta get to the next one.
That's
We're
how
not
we
gonna
got to
go
the
nowhere.
dating.
What happened?
Because they said what type of date, like
Yep.
what
'cause I wanted
relationship
to know-
style.
Wow, that seems
She wants to have like
so
full blown
long ago.
conversations with us.
Go.
But,
I'm
like,
sorry.
On podcast.
We got you.
Who would be most likely to laugh at the wrong moment? Me or Yuna? See, this is nothing to do with
Ooh.
podcasts, but just out of your like curiosity, like, oh,
From
I think-
listening to y'all. 'Cause I feel like when you listen to people that you don't know, you feel like you know them sometimes.
I mean, okay.
And she did say that she was vulgar just that one time, and it doesn't really happen. But I feel like she would try to like laugh. I feel like you would laugh at stuff that you shouldn't laugh at, but you would hold it in.
Like what? No, never mind. Never mind. Continue.
We're not gonna do that.
I think
We're not
it's
doing that.
you. I think it's Una. I think Una laughs at stuff that she shouldn't, but I do. I wholeheartedly believe that. I mean, I feel like you would, but I feel like it would be expected.
Oh.
Oh shit! Was that a dig?
It wasn't a dig, but I just feel like it's like expected.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like people would probably expect me to laugh at stuff that's inappropriate rather than Aaron, but Aaron does all the time.
No, I
And
I
there she
think
goes.
that Erin would laugh at inappropriate
I
things.
definitely think she would laugh at it. Like, that's the first thing I would think. Cause she's laughing.
My friends are assholes. And that's my group.
I don't know. People look at me like I'm like the Charlemagne of the podcast, so I just expect that people think I'm just a cold-hearted person.
No, I'm the asshole, y'all.
Are you
Ooh,
not,
who's the
are you
Charlemagne
not
of
the
the
Charlemagne?
podcast?
I feel like you are.
Are you?
You think she is?
She asked, "Are you not the Charlotte?"
Ooh, you're the Charlemagne of the podcast.
I
I
guess
think
so.
Una's.
Maybe I'm the Angela Yee. I hope I'm not Envy. Please don't give me that title.
You don't even.
You don't want the beige raid?
He doesn't do his research.
He don't. He don't.
And I don't want to be known as somebody that doesn't do the research.
Sometimes
He
I feel like he's
doesn't.
irrelevant.
Like-
He'll be like, oh, so what do you do? Like, dog, he...
And then
What
wait,
is
they
that?
Sometimes
wait,
he asks
no,
a question
they'd
that
be
they
like,
just answered. I'm
wait,
like, what the
no,
fuck is wrong with him?
They'd be like, the interns literally give us a sheet
They
sometimes.
literally...
And then, because Angela just be sitting there like,
She be so embarrassed because, like, she be having a whole note, like a whole note section.
she'd be like, I'm sorry.
hello,
see, back in
laptop.
2001,
And then she'd be
like,
like,
said this, and then be like, so
she read their
2001, you
books
said
and
this?
whatnot. She follow their stuff.
watch the
Every-
movies.
She
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, 'cause I heard in your movie you didn't... And be like, oh, you have a movie?
He's
What?
busy. He got a lot of kids. He ain't
That's
got
no excuse.
He's
He be in
busy.
Detroit
This
a
is
lot.
literally your
What you
job.
mean?
Like, that's...
He do be here
A lot.
that's
I
your
mean, he
job.
got properties.
Angela is here a
I
lot
let
now
him
too,
know,
though.
but-
She also has properties.
Yeah, Valencia, my friend.
They got
shout out to
properties
Front
here.
Page Properties. It's a poppin' black-owned.
Okay, black business.
Real estate agency. She's a broker. She did some business with him before. She was on one of his. He did a real estate company thing, like where they had like a panel, and she was on one of his panels.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was really cool. But yeah, he don't really he's irrelevant to me when they talk. Like I'm only here to listen to Charlemagne and
Angela. That's
Angela.
it. Because I'm like, Charlemagne's going to
True.
give you that shock value for sure. And Angela's going to give you the backed up research. And Envy is just like Spin the record.
I feel like Charlamagne gives his harsh truth.
I feel like
Yeah.
Angela Yee, she just, I don't know.
She rub you the wrong way.
Yeah, I feel
And
like she's like one of those know-it-all. Like, no, I know. Like,
I do
Well,
think
she
that
do be
she's
knowing
Sometimes
She
I
do
mean
be knowing
that can come
that's
from
you.
doing
Okay,
research.
well, yeah, that's you.
yeah.
That can come from
Okay.
doing
That's
research.
you.
And I think
Okay, Shay.
Ain't no shade.
I think she kind of like loosens up with her podcast Lip
Yeah,
Service,
I love her
because then she gets
podcast.
to talk about freak shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, that's like where she thrives at.
Freak shit.
You know, I just think
Shay.
I think when I listen to her on the Breakfast Club, I think she tries to make people feel more comfortable because there's always going to be some bullshit that Charlamagne says.
Yeah.
So I feel like she
Yeah,
tries to
me too.
overcompensate.
She
when
literally
trying
has
be,
to be
super
the
nice.
common denominator out of the two of them because it's
Yeah.
like they gonna get a dumbass
kinda
question
reel it
from
back
Envy,
in.
and then Charlamagne gonna throw him a left and then she's like she literally has to like come in and like just be the
I can
calm
see
after
that's
the
you.
storm.
I can see that's you, too.
I'll take it. I'll take that one versus the other
So
one.
which one of y'all was the one that was the laugh at inappropriate stuff?
Honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. It could have been either. Like there was no wrong answer to that because we both had laughed at inappropriate things. before.
I don't think I laugh at inappropriate things.
Okay.
You know, it's always the people that deny that
I'm
say-
like so.
always- it's always the people that deny that you know it's yeah. Okay.
Well, you think inappropriate things when
Oh, I think inappropriate things all the time.
Well, I remember one time on your podcast you
Oh,
said that you talk
Lord.
about sex all the time.
Lord, she
so
thinks about sex all the time.
so
I
I just
literally
figure
do.
that, you know,
We
like
have
You're
if-
probably
to-
thinking about it right now.
Outside of the podcast, we have discussions about sex a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
She likes that stuff.
I do.
She does.
the way that she just shook her head, like nonchalant.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Indeed.
I agree.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
like she's
I
on a game
concur.
show. Like,
You got it,
yes,
yeah, for sure,
I'll
yeah.
take B. Final answer.
Yes.
Sex for 300, Alex.
Sex or 300.
Yes. Y'all have another game for us?
I thought you were still
Those are my two. good
okay.
ones.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have a game related to you guys'
Oh!
game,
Shit,
it's
break us
called
off.
Who said that ish?
which is like you guys' game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's why we wanted to do this one instead of like our other
Uh-huh.
ones, because we
Wedding.
say a lot of stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna do one that's relevant to y'all, so that y'all can feel like it's a fair choice.
Okay.
You know. Also, shoot your shot at everybody who is catching your attention today. Less pussyfooting around because y'all fine.
Who said
Aaron.
that?
Yeah,
Out of y'all two?
yeah.
I said Aaron.
Read it again. Say it again.
Also, shoot your shot. Okay,
Oh shit, now I don't know.
Okay, so hold on. It's in all caps. I don't
Okay.
want to yell at y'all. Also, shoot your shot at everybody who is catching your attention today. Less pussyfooting around because y'all fine.
I said Aaron. What did you say? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like this.
She's gonna read a couple and then we're gonna tell you at the end.
Okay,
what
okay.
y'all scored.
Oh,
okay.
But y'all have to say who y'all think.
But you have to say
who we got. keep
individually.
score.
We have to
Yeah,
say.
we have
Yeah.
to keep score.
Okay. Okay.
and whoever got the most.
Ooh, yes, I like this.
3, 2, 1.
Age, you said it.
Okay.
Okay.
So am I fine or am I pretty if you squint your eyes and tilt your head?
Y'all, this is hard.
She just whispered, as fuck. She didn't want y'all listeners to hear it.
I'm just like I've been cussing the whole episode. The one.
Aaron.
Okay. Okay. Who do you say?
Aaron.
Okay.
Don't say what I say. Come on, man.
I can. Hey, I gotta win.
You can still clap back.
Yeah.
Asia.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Don't say what I say.
You
Head
didn't say
ass.
anything.
Head ass.
Fuck you.
But we are a little nigga.
Definitely you, Asia. Yeah. Go ahead. Put it on there.
Okay. LOL, you be fucking up my responses. I had a good one lined up, girl.
I'm staying with my answer. I'm gonna stay with my answer.
Okay, what's your answer?
It was you.
Okay, what's your answer? You know?
Same.
Okay. I'm gonna do
Don't
one.
copy on me.
Head ass. Shit.
Fuck you.
Okay, I'm gonna say one more.
Okay.
Probably. I'm totally here for that freaky-ish.
Woo!
I feel
Aaron.
like-
I'm going Aaron.
Okay. I'll go with Aaron.
Why are you taking my answers? But we can't win if you got the same shit.
Oh, okay. One last one. Dare taught me better than that.
Asian.
Aaron. I'm just
Do you want to read one more, Aaron? Or are you good?
No, we're done here. Come on.
I could read this one.
Give me my
no,
score.
read it, Aaron. Read it.
Should I read this one? Right here. Read it. I'm also holeless.
Asian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Score.
No. You done did 10 of mine, so keep that eye over there.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
Say 10
Who
of the same
won?
of mine.
I mean,
None of us. Neither one of us. Who got the most right?
Yeah, who got the most
That's
right?
a better answer.
Mariah got the most.
Hey!
Wow, that's crazy.
But let me tell you,
But it
was literally
it was
just
terrible.
one question that y'all didn't agree on.
Because somebody
All right, can y'all
was taking off a
tell
fucking
them
answer.
who said what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
But
And
we
then tell
are-
us which one we said, and then tell us which one was right.
But this is the one you
Oh,
started
yeah,
with.
okay. Also, shoot your shot at everybody who is catching your attention today. Less pussyfooting around because y'all fine.
This was a part of a good morning text that I sent.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta stop
I knew
pussyfooting.
it. I knew it.
Just shoot your
Okay.
shot.
So am I also fine or am I pretty if you squint your eyes and tilt your head? Aaron?
I said Aaron.
Yeah.
You gotta squint your eyes and tilt your head to see.
Why?
Girl, shut the fuck up.
You know, because
I'm also holeless. That was Aaron.
Wait, whole.
Oh,
holeless.
like I have no
Holeless.
holes.
Hole.
Yeah, holeless.
List.
Did I say you?
Okay. Dare taught me better than that.
Satisfaction.
That was me. We got some funny shit on here. Okay. I'm laughing at. Okay.
Just say the one you laughing at.
He probably toe sucking He probably the toe sucking type of nigga.
Did y'all ask us that one?
No. I said that.
Oh yeah, I was like,
But toast?
Who y'all talking about?
No. Okay.
Y'all like toe sucking?
No.
Oh.
I did like I was like, I did tell somebody I was gonna shove my foot in their mouth after I got a pedicure. And I
But
told
did
them
you
to
do
make
it?
it
Don't
sloppy.
touch my
Nope,
feet.
not yet.
Don't look at my feet.
But I'm
It's
about to
You
weird.
don't
say-
like feet at all.
I don't like feet
Some
at
of
all.
my best friends.
Don't put
She
your feet
hates
on
feet.
me at all. Don't touch my
Wow.
feet.
Jasmine,
It's only
this
a
is you.
small amount, very small amount of people that I allow that have touched my feet.
She knew
Just my feet are not ugly,
I'd
but I
be
just
like-
I don't want you to touch my feet.
My best friend is
It's
like that.
weird.
She only allows babies. She's like like infants to have their feet
The
on.
one that just moved to Virginia.
Yeah, she moved to Philly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
It's
Same
close.
thing. She moved. It's literally like.
Yeah.
Why would you assume that was her?
She said my best friend.
Oh, she got a lot of best friends.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Do I have two?
LOL, you be
Jasmine
fuck.
and Mikhail Grayson.
What
Okay.
about Musu?
Oh my God, you putting it all out there.
She
You just
is.
made it awkward now.
She hella did make it awkward.
Oh, I thought she was. Okay, sorry.
Anyways, let's go on.
LOL, you be fucking up my responses. I had a good one lined up, girl. That was Aaron. She was talking about me.
And I said Aaron.
Yeah. Because we have on our unicorn page, somebody had responded
We
to something.
be responding to people at the same time.
Yeah.
So we be both under the unicorn page responding to people, and then it looks like we're having a conversation with ourselves, but it's both of us going back and forth.
That.
And then this nigga was coming for us, and then Asia came in, and she kind of interrupted my comeback. And then she was like, "You can still do it," and literally in the messages with the person. And I'm like, "How I'm supposed to?
How I'm gonna do?
How?
I'm gonna do? How? I'm gonna
How?
do?
Houseway.
How the fuck was I gonna do that?
Okay.
How?
But that was the end of our game.
Wow, I'm so excited that I won.
It's fine.
I won.
I roll. for
By
you and I.
one, because y'all was.
She kept copying me.
I mean, you copied her too.
One time. Technically, you want to be technical.
They probably gave you your one.
Maybe.
Ooh.
It might have been tied.
It wouldn't have been tied.
Y'all ready for Black Business?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Even though you've already given us one earlier.
You did.
You're a
Oh
friend.
yeah.
She's like,
Front page properties.
She was about to say
Wow.
what? She was about to say what?
And we
Black
shouted out the
business.
hooligans too.
Yeah.
We shout out them all the time. It's a art collective out here in Detroit.
And this ties in with our Hand and Got Roses segment, of
Yeah.
course, too.
This episode is long as hell.
I know.
Wow.
It's gonna have to be broken up into part 1 and 2. I'm just gonna say
She's
that.
It won't have to. It's not over 3 hours.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
No.
good. Thank God. Praise him.
Okay.
Our we already mentioned our black business earlier in the episode.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was Elevate Boutique over in Denver, Colorado by Herman. Let her know that Melanin Voices sent you. She might give you a little something off.
She might.
Make you a little sneak, a little, you know.
We
Like,
got
hey,
cups.
here's your
Ooh.
and then we gave her them cups. Wait, why did I say cups?
I
don't
said
know.
cups because you said she might give y'all something. I said, and we got cups.
That's why I was thrown off. I was like, wait,
I'm sorry.
you
I
gonna give
spoke
them
out
cups?
loud.
No, it's fine. No, so she, you know, she's very sweet. Her name was Herman, and they have everything bomb there. I'm actually wearing some of their earrings. And
been so
Asia
many
and
awkward
Yuna are
moments.
fucking down right now. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Can I hang up my mic, please?
We're done. We're done. We're doing roses and we're done.
All right. That's
Yes. Thank you.
That is it.
Aaron, give out your little closing. You do it best.
Yes,
Oh.
please do.
And of course, we are recording in Detroit is different studios. You can follow us. I mean, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher,
Everything.
everything.
Except YouTube.
And then, of course, follow our Unicorn Guest, aka our Collab podcast.
Melanin
On-
Voices. We're on.
I'm like,
Bitch, you're terrible. SoundCloud, Apple Music, and YouTube. We are not on all the other platforms quite yet, you guys, but follow us on those three. And we're on Instagram, Melanin Voices Podcast, and then Twitter, Melanin_Voices, and then Facebook is just Melanin Voices. But yeah, and then our email, you can figure it out when you go to our Instagram page. You know,
People aren't
click
that
the email.
smart.
melaninvoices1@gmail.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're right. People definitely don't like to do the extra work. I think it's pretty easy, but you know, here we are.
We have plenty of people asking, "What's your email?"
It's
Bitch.
hit
Look at-
email, and then it's gonna take you straight to it. But
Yep.
it's fine.
Awesome.
And I mean, we have to introduce ourselves to their audience.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Of course, you can follow us on Instagram at
Unicorns Are Real podcast.
They have
And-
some dope ass artwork, so you'll
yeah,
see that.
Thank you.
and then on Twitter at
Detroit Unicorns.
yeah. I mean, we couldn't
Can
put
somebody take
unicorns are no, it's too
It's
long.
too long.
Oh.
It's too long. We even tried to shorten it, and it's just like wouldn't work with the
Uni?
brand.
Unis are real. Nah.
It wouldn't work with the
Uni.
brand.
Uni Gang.
Right.
Uni.
Uni gang.
It wouldn't have worked with the brand.
No. Okay.
But hopefully, you guys like us enough to listen to us in addition to the Melanin Voices
Please,
podcast,
and
hope
vice
that
versa.
our yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
I think this
If my
is-
family doesn't listen to this episode, I'm gonna be real mad. I came to the fucking shitty in your fucking pissed. But it's okay.
Do they listen to your podcast, your family?
They don't know what podcasts are.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I
That's
got
probably
you.
a good thing.
I tell my family never
Don't.
to. I was like,
Oh, I was about to ask y'all, do y'all family listen?
nah.
I wouldn't want my mom.
Most
listening
of my
to this.
I wouldn't
family.
want my mom to listen.
Most of my
But
family.
Honestly,
is
I
like-
wouldn't care. If she
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most of my family is just heavily in the church, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
I use too
You're
much
definitely-
colorful language. My walk is.
We call it.
My walk is different. My walk is different. I'm on a different path.
We call it sentence enhancers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
SpongeBob. Sentence enhancers.
Yes, absolutely.
I
I love
agree.
that. I love that. I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so
Ciao.
much for having us. Well, Bye.
We out.